All right, listen. Here's the deal, okay? I've had quite a day. So let's do a fun thing. Let's play some Kiwami. I have gotten exactly one more Karam shot and one more combination shot since we last talked, okay? So what do you say? Oops. We do that. And we'll also have a call-in show. So that way you can come on in, talk to your pal the Beef for an unspecified amount of time. But as usual, you just go to the Discord and you go into the public hang zone or something, and I'll drag you into on air. Okay? Does that sound good? That sounds good to me. Here's the other thing about billiards. I have not played billiards in some time. And if you want to talk about the easiest way to get a Karam shot, I agree, Kiryu. I don't know it, so this is what I do. I just kind of shoot and hope it works out. Alright? Yeah. That's right. So let's do that. I think that... Wow, okay. That's a Karam shot, so that's should be all three. And maybe if that 2 goes in, that's not a combination, no. Wow! Well, okay. That's that completion point.
Yosh.
Cool. So all we need is one more combination and we're done with pool. That works pretty well. Yosh, indeed. Yep. And hopefully y'all in chat heard my instructions for joining if you want to. If not, just sit back and relax. Yeah, we'll play again. I need one more combination shot to be fully yoshed. So let's get a combination shot going. That was a great Karam, too. It won the fucking game. I'm a wonderful video game player. See, now that, I think, is technically a combination shot, but... How much do you want to bet now it's going to take me, like, all fucking night to do a combo shot? That's very tricky. A little off center. I think I'm doing that wrong, but yeah. Yosh. You know what? I'm foolish. Let's. You know what? Anybody want to make this combination shot very easy? Here. The instructions, Lone Star, are you go into my Discord. And there's a room, there's 2 rooms called Public Hang Zone and stuff, and you just hang out there, and I pull you into on air. Oh, what? So. Alright. That sucked. That would have gotten it for me immediately. Let's do that again. That's right. Thanks, Nightbot. Appreciated. So, let's see. What can I combo? I guess nothing, because I fucking suck. But, maybe that 2 into the 3 will do it. Ah! Now I'm just mad enough where... Yeah, I agree, Kiryu. I don't even know what the hell that was. Alright, Alright, I better just stop knocking these around and... So yeah, let's, the easiest thing to do is obviously just scratch and combo. I don't have any good combos, I feel like. You know what, though? You know what I could do, though, if I don't have any good combos? I could at least clean it up a bit. You know? Furious Machinery is here. How are you doing? The Lom Doctor's here. How you doing? Amplify's here.
Yosh.
Yosh. Actually, if I hit that head on... it might go into the 7. Just enough. I was hoping it would just... I don't think I can combo this. Oh, I definitely can't combo the 3 now. All right. Yeah, you like the... Shadowhog says, I like the background music that just goes over and over and over again. But yeah, if you come in, we'll talk until I get that combination shot. That's the trick. And if you don't, good. You were probably really boring anyway. Alright, let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone and try to... Ah, what the hell is wrong with me? Actually, the problem is I actually thought I was hitting that softer than I did. I lost what little pool skill I had in the last game. There we go. Alright. This 3 to 5 combo should at least be enough to get the stupid achievement. I found out too, if you get a carom and a scratch, by the way, you it doesn't count then. That seem right? It seems right to me. There we go. Oh, and I got the completion point, so cool. Wow, okay, and of course, yeah. When you're not really even trying for it. Alright, let's just clean this stupid table now. Alright. I don't really even care at this point. Now that I got the combo shots. I'm trying to think of what's the easiest way to end this, so... Actually, wait a sec. Here. 'Cause I don't think this comes back if you, well, either way. Alright. Right, good. Okay, so now that we hit 7 first. Knock the 3 into the 9. So then the question is, we can go to the pawn shop after this and clean up darts so we never have to do that again. Oh. I absolutely meant to do that too. Lone Star is here. What's up, Lone Star?
Hello.
Hello, how are you?
I'm alright. Is my audio coming through alright? Am I, like, fucking up levels anywhere?
No, you're all good.
Alright, cool.
Cool, welcome.
First time, long time.
First time in a long time, you said?
Oh, no, I was saying first time, long time.
Ah, thank you, thank you. Well, thanks for coming.
Yeah.
What's new?
No problem. Not a lot. I actually got on my computer to download fucking Dota Auto Chess because I'm an idiot.
I don't even know what that is.
Man. Okay, so. Dota. You know Dota, yeah?
I know Dota.
Okay, cool. So, it's a mod of Dota. Where you don't play, you just play, like, chess using Dota heroes.
Okay. But the game... is the game chess or is it Dota?
Both.
Okay.
It's chess, but they just have Dota abilities.
Got it.
And so, it was made by, like, a Chinese dev team, and then they started being able to make money off of it because Valve, via their arcade thing, lets you sell, like, little tickets to, like, support. Basically, Valve has a Patreon page for Dota mods.
Okay.
And so it got so big, and it was, like, doing really well on, like, Twitch and stuff, to where the dev team got picked up by, I think, Tencent.
Ah.
And so now they have their own separate Dota Auto Chess coming out without Dota characters. It's just called Auto Chess.
Gotcha.
No relation.
Okay.
But immediately after that, like, that news started rumbling, and Valve came out with a little news post that was like, hey, we love Auto Chess, and we met the devs, and everything went really well. Oh, yeah, it is going to be an Epic Store exclusive. But they were like, hey, we met the devs, they're really cool, they don't want to work with us, which is totally cool, and we're totally fine with that. They're gonna make their own thing, and we are too. So, Now there is Auto Chess, which is going to be on the Epic Store, being made by the original devs, using funding from Tencent. And now there's Dota Auto Chess, which is made by Valve, I guess?
Okay.
League of Legends also has an Auto Chess now, too.
Huh.
Yeah, we're like 3 layers deep off
Wow.
of this, because, like, fucking Dota from Warcraft, Auto Chess from Dota, and it's really weird. It is really weird.
That is really weird. But
Um,
it sounds like, I don't know if fun's the word I want to use. It sounds like a thing that's happening.
I haven't tried it yet. It is kind of the new Battle Royale. But it's like, I've seen footage of it, and it looks neat. I just don't understand it, because also, most of it was written, like, in, like, I don't know the proper word, but it was written in Chinese.
Gotcha.
So,
no, the Chinese is
like,
fine. It's a
okay, I
language.
didn't know if, like, Mandarin would be what you speak, though, right?
Yeah, Mandarin and Cantonese are the spoken ones, but it's like
Yeah.
they're both written the same. So I think
Okay,
they're both
cool,
written
cool,
the same. That is.
But yeah, all of it was written in Chinese, and so people had to make fan subs for it, and it got like really popular, and it's weird as shit.
It sounds weird as shit, but like, hey, you know what? I mean, as long as it pays the bills, right? Or something.
Yeah, and Lord knows Valve needs to be able to pay the bills. They don't have enough money. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot the really gross part. So the only way to play the Dota Auto Chess right now, it's in beta, so the only way to play it is to buy the Battle Pass for the International, which costs $10, and I think $2.50 of that goes to the prize pool of the big Dota tournament. It's the big one where they make like $30 million just in the prize pool.
By the way, I have to tell you, you got really lucky this call. Majima's here.
I know, I love him so fucking much.
You're here for a Majima.
Honestly,
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm really glad that you're playing Yakuza, because like I got into this series a few years ago because of Kiwami, and it's so good.
Yeah, Ty got me into Yakuza 0. Like, I'm like, all right, like, you gotta fucking play this already. Enough's enough, you know? And, you know, I didn't expect, you know, I kind of sped through it at the start, and I'm very glad I 100%ed it, and now I'm just totally enjoying the shit out of Kiwami, because it is a fun fucking game. Yeah, it's good stuff.
I still haven't... Oh, I'm sorry.
No, keep playing, please.
I still have not played Yakuza 0. I need to, I just, like, every time I look for a copy of it, I think it's on their, like, PlayStation Hits thing now, but when I was looking for a copy, it was, like, $40 still, whereas I could find Kiwami for 20 for some reason, so I played through Kiwami, and a friend of mine played through 0, and is, like, determined to get me to play through 0, because of, like, Majima. I don't know anything about his, like, very sad, tragic backstory, which I know is tragic and sad, but I just know that he is him, and I love him.
Yes, he is pretty wonderful, to be honest. And, like, I was a big fan of his story arc in general and his boss. Like, everything about Majima in 0 was a lot of fun. It was my introduction to the character, too, you know? Like, I knew about him, and he was a fan favorite and everything like that, and, like, I kind of knew he was, like, sort of the... Wacky's the wrong word, but, like the crazy kind of guy, you know?
Yeah, I got the impression that he was very Joker-esque, which was, like, I'm so glad that's not how he is.
Yeah.
Like, from a distance, it was like, oh yeah, Majima, he's, like, the foil to Kiryu.
Absolutely,
It's actually, like, way deeper of a relationship.
No, totally agreed. Yeah, I definitely, like, kind of saw that, Joker-esque quality in a way, but, like, agreed that it's, like, different enough, and it's definitely not like him enough that, could fight you forever.
Yeah.
Did you 100%
Also-
Kiwami, by the way?
No, I go through games a lot. Oh, hold on, someone in the chat said he was voiced by one of the Joker's VAs.
Yes, Mark Hamill.
Wait, really? What the fuck?
Yeah. So Yakuza 1, the original, had English voice acting.
Okay. That I was like, wait, I played through. I didn't know if Yakuza Kiwami had a dub. So like
Yeah,
having
not
Mark Hamill
Kiwami.
there, and then yeah,
Yeah, no, it
I'm.
was very good.
I was just gonna say I'm totally down with playing through Kiwami if the dub has Mark Hamill in it. Like Mark Hamill is very good.
Yes, he is. He
But
is
also, when this
extremely
game
good.
came out, would he have been?
Oops.
What would he have been doing back then? Because the original would have come out like early 2000s, right?
Yep.
Was it PS2 game?
I don't know. I think PS2 actually, but I could be wrong on that. I don't know if Yakuza. I feel like 3 made the switch possibly. Nice 200 T actions. But I'm not sure on that at all, truthfully. Let me see what chat has to say. I'm sure they know.
Yeah, Shadowhog is saying Yakuza 1 2005.
Gotcha.
That sounds okay. So 2005, he was still doing. He was doing all right for himself. Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Not
And
that
then,
Mark Hamill has ever not been doing all right for himself. I mean, he struggled, I'm sure, but like he kind of had a pretty decent start.
yeah, totally. I agree. What do you call it? My favorite, actually, though, is Harrison Ford had kind of an incredible start insofar as he was in some George Lucas movie dressed as like a French guy. It wasn't even like American Graffiti. Like he had like this like black and white kind of, you know, like those like shirts, you know.
Oh,
those...
was it the?
Maybe it was American Graffiti.
Was it? I'm trying to remember. Didn't George Lucas have like a weird fucking like television movie thing?
Yeah.
Not a TV movie, but it was like I used to know this offhand.
Yeah, he
I'm gonna look this up.
Wait, what am I doing?
THX, yeah.
THX, right? And like, yeah, so French Harrison Ford is in a car accident or gets rear-ended, and then he's shocked and he stands up, walks to the other driver, and just punches him. Uh-oh. We had a sub-story too. Oh, this guy's like, you stepped on my contact lens, and the sub-story is called Contacts. And this is a freaking scam someone tried to pull on me in New York once. But you big oaf. Sorry, anyway.
I have like very tangential Harrison Ford stories because he lives in my area vaguely. Like he lives like 20 minutes away from me, like in like I'm sure a very nice area, but
right.
I remember the story about him like crashing a plane and then getting out on his own was like a big deal.
Harrison
I don't know
Ford?
if that made like, yeah, did that make national news or was that like just a thing that only people in my area talked about?
I think I never heard that. He just got out of a plane crash? Wow.
Yeah, he was flying his own public, like his private plane, and then he ended up crashing. It wasn't like a bad crash, but he ended up like getting out and just like walking somewhere and just being like, yeah, turns out I'm gonna need a new one. Like, yeah, it probably you do. I would say so. I've heard he's a really good tipper though.
Oh, well, that's nice. Sorry, I was also watching the sub-story where apparently the contact lens guy has been scamming tons of people. And Majima's around. And I don't have any healing items. Should I fight Majima without healing?
What's your HP looking like? I haven't looked.
2/3. A little, like, maybe...
2/3? Nah, if you can't beat him with 2/3, then what are you doing?
Very good point.
Like,
let's do it then.
I'm not trying to call you out, but...
Nah, that's fine. And he's Slugger. And I don't plan on clearing the path. Face you... Yay, alright. Yeah, I will say rush mode is pretty overpowered in, which I've talked about a million times in Kiwami, so I apologize. But, like, so one thing you might like about Zero is if you weren't really feeling beast mode, it's a very fun mode, you know? Uh-oh. Ooh, jeez. Alright, so... Okay, I'm in trouble, maybe a little bit. What does this gum do? Can I use the gum? No, that's for CeeLo. I do have a weapon. Is it cheating to use a weapon on Majima? It probably is, but you know what? That's okay. Alright, whatever. Alright, maybe that's a passive weapon then with the... I'm very glad I blocked that. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, because, like, Beast Mode's so much fun because, like, it lets you pick up the items and do, like, you know, extra heat moves on them. Because the items are, like, the really fun part of like, heat moves, you know?
Okay, am I back?
You are back. Were you gone?
Yeah, my shit got funky for a minute.
It's fine. I was... No, apologies. I was just talking, like, totally about things, so I actually hadn't noticed you were gone until toward the end of that.
It's all good.
It worked out pretty well, though, right? I mean, that way, you know.
Yeah, I think that means you covered the dead air.
Oops. Yes, absolutely.
That's like pro shit.
One thing, too, I'm not a big fan of Kiwami, the actual Kiwami, like, mechanic, you know? Where you, like, kind of... You're like, that whole, like, boss, like, you know, hey, you know, you gotta do a heat move on them with the right color or else something, you know, all that.
Yeah, that part felt kind of like a bummer because when I was playing through it, I didn't build a lot. Like, I was like, I want to go quick. I want to do really quick hits. I've basically built into Rush. And
yeah.
so it was like, oh, hey, by the way, hope you've leveled up your red. No, I haven't at all. And they were like, oh, well, good news, bad news.
Yeah.
Like,
Uh-oh. Wait, hold on a second.
I was gonna say, before I got disconnected, or while I was getting disconnected, I don't know. But do you plan on playing through Kiwami 2, or have you done that?
I have not done that. I won't say I've planned it per se, but I do own it, so it would be...
Okay.
I will say I own it. Oops. Jesus. Uh-oh. This is close.
This is why I told you not to heal. I wanted to fight.
Oh!
Jesus Christ.
That was,
Having that on, like, a few second delay was just, like, really fucking stressful. I didn't know if that move was, like, a positive or a negative. I was just like, oh no.
Yeah, I was gonna say something else, and I'm like, well, I'll wait. I'll let him go for it. Yeah, I definitely want to play Kiwami too. I'm sure I will. That's nice. I'm sure I will learn something about it at some point, but for now, I don't know anything about it. So.
Okay, I'll be careful.
Oh shit! I'm in trouble because there's like guys coming now, like regular guys. Get into the store. Get into the store. Okay. I'm like, because I have like no health left, basically.
I love the old fucking walk into a store and then they're like, well, we can't fight them in there. Guess we gotta leave.
I'm gonna sell a gold bracelet, a medieval silver coin, a Buddhist statue. Wait. You might incur divine wrath. Maybe I won't do that then. Oh, I have stuff in my item box, yeah. Dinosaur fossil.
Yeah, I feel like I remember the Buddhist statue. Don't. Oh, okay, hold on. That person in the chat says it's meant to be sold. So, I mean, you know, that seems reliable.
Alright, let me see if hopefully the pawn shop has... I wanted to come here for darts. For better darts.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't love the darts.
Hmm. Good. You know, I was hoping he also had, like, some kind of, thing. Make aiming easy. Alright, you know what? Screw it. But I'm out of money. Maybe that was a silly thing to do. Spend $1 million. But, you know what? Now I'm going to sell the Buddha statue and the whiskey.
That's just called an investment.
Grab the cards, at least, someone says? What cards? Were there cards? What did I miss? Oh shit, there are cards. Yeah, let's buy those, absolutely.
There are cards?
Yeah, there's insect card or the Mezuking cards.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Wow, I got 25 out of 45 of those. Crap, I was really hoping that this guy had a healing thing, right? But he doesn't seem to. Ishida, I think it's a riddle. It says it's a riddle for you. I don't understand. Seriously, don't understand him. Let's roll together. Bowling, I guess, seems what he means there. Yeah.
Oh.
What do you call it?
I remember this one, and this one's pretty good.
All right, we'll have to do it then.
You should heal before that.
Oh,
I don't know if you fight. I don't remember because it's been like a year and a half. But
either way, he's in a set.
Out with him.
Yeah, he's in like a set place now, so I don't.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I say that, but no, there he is. Crap on the map. All right. Here's another idea. Oh wait, there's a thing. All right, here's my plan. If I can get to the item box at least, without things happening, and I see like a fucking sub-story next to me. If I can get to the item box, then I can at least pull out my... Oh, he's gone. Shit.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. If you, like, pick up anything off the ground, it, like, resets the map, too.
Oh, there's Majima, though. I see him right here, but... Maybe I can... Is this a food shop I could eat at least? Yoro no Taki? Yeah, I've already eaten here, but I can at least heal up.
Oh, I did eat everything. I remember doing that.
Yeah, drinking everything is the hard part, I found. Just because it, like...
You have to, like, time it.
Yeah, exactly, because, yeah, you get a little drunk every time. Yeah, alright, let me... Yeah, let's get the value sashimi platter, please.
I'm trying to...
Oh.
Kiwami 1 and 2 both, like, blend in together, so I'm trying to, like, think of ways to phrase things that aren't, like...
Spoilers or whatever. Or I got it, like, so... I won't know exactly what you're talking about. Let me just build out this sphere grid a little more. Unimproved counter, usable in heat mode, sure. And what's this one? Unleash an all-out attack after being knocked down. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but... Alright, now... The next thing I wanted to do was go to the drugstore after that. And, but I have the sub-story I might run into also with this guy here. Whoops. My contact lens.
Oh, man. It just keeps happening.
I love that. Guys, I thought you said they were from Germany. He's a bad con artist, too. Just keep the one story straight. Oh, look at you with your little dumb antenna thing. Listen, I fought Majima with a baseball bat. I'm not worried about you, Yamazaki. Yeah, I think, I haven't done the Mezuking game in earnest yet. It seems a lot less annoying than catfighting was in Yakuza. Oh, the equivalent in Yakuza 0. Sorry. I don't know if you know how much you know about Yakuza 0.
You can talk about stuff, just don't say, like, what Majima life is.
That's fine. There's a catfighting minigame that is basically an extraordinarily annoying version. It seems like an extraordinarily annoying version of Mezuking.
When you say catfighting, do you mean like literal cats?
No, I mean
Oh.
I know, I'm sorry. No, I do mean ladies like wrestle fighting, I guess, and
okay, like Rumble Roses.
Yes, like Rumble Roses. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you for being the one to bring it up, because, I have a reputation.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's fine, I'm kidding. But yes, like Rumble Roses. Like Rumble Roses XX or RR or whatever it is. There we go.
Oh, okay, it's less sexualized than Rumble Roses. Alright, I might like it.
It's Rumble Roses, but even more sexualized.
Oh, hold on. No, I read that wrong. Okay, never mind then. I think, honestly,
Majima's
like...
here. You guys good?
Oh.
Or he's coming.
I was gonna say, I think at this point in my life, I should probably go back and play Rumble Roses, just because, like, I've gotten really into pro wrestling, and I feel like that game is that.
Yeah.
Like, also, that's like the most fucking... This is a joke that is only specific to me, which is great for this chat who doesn't know me at all.
Right,
But,
yeah,
like,
absolutely.
I want to play Rumble Roses because I want to see the wrestling in it.
Right, it's like wrestling but real
Wrestling
Rumble
game
Roses.
To see the wrestling.
Yeah, it's like I read Playboy for the articles, but less believable. I was gonna say, although to be fair, Playboy used to have some really good articles.
I want to say, I remember hearing that their like online stuff was like pretty good.
That honestly, like, legitimately, that magazine had like really good writing. But you know, and that said, that's like the running joke of it, of course. You know, like, but I know like a lot of like sci-fi authors like Bradbury and like a couple others. Like, you know, like I think Stephen King, like at one point before he was an author. Maybe I'm getting him wrong, but like a lot of up and coming authors before they like had their big breakout successes would write for them. You know.
Yeah.
And like for the content or whatever, it was actually a fairly progressive like kind of editorial, you know. But like one of their more infamous stories is they had an interview for they interviewed like some American like KKK guy, you know, like one of those like white nationalist movements, and they sent their like black reporter to do it with like security and such, you know. But like to see like how like he would respond to it, and you know what I mean? Like it was like genuinely like
it was like a Vice article.
Yeah, exactly. But at any rate, they were actually known for pretty good writing, from what I understand. But but Ava Two Soul says I read Playboy for the wrestling, which is totally fair. Oh shit, I'm an idiot. I'm not done fighting Majima. I thought for some reason that would have gotten him. All right, I'm okay. I had a full health bar with him, and at least Slugger mode I feel like is the one I have trouble with him. But
I want to say when you get to like the big old Slugger mode, it is tough. Like I think you're on rank D of Majima, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets harder as you go.
Oh, he's a mean lad. Like how many health bars does he have right now?
I think getting up on 2.
Okay, yeah, you're yeah. He's got a few more to add on top of that.
Gotcha. I'm also... Oh, 4 people. Cool. I'm also trying to do the thing where I'm, like, you have to beat up 200 guys, like 200 in every style. I already did beast mode, because I didn't like beast mode in this game, so I wanted to get it out of the way, and it worked out pretty okay, yeah. I think.
For sure. Someone in chat, I've cursed your chat into talking about wrestling video games.
That's okay. Wrestling video games are cool.
They when they are good, they are really fucking good. When
they're
not, they're just boring.
One time I should do a stream of Saturday Night Slam Masters. Actually, I met the Hardcore Gaming 101 people at like a con once, and we played Saturday Night Slam Masters, which was Capcom's like sort of wrestling fighting game kind of thing.
I feel like I remember that one. I need to see it really quick.
Yeah. Hager is in it. You know.
Okay, is that where he came from?
Ooh.
Or did they just throw him? Holy
I think that was
shit,
after the fact.
For this.
What'd you say?
Yo, that box art is fucking tight. That's so good.
It was a coin-op game originally, I think. What do you call it? Digital Basics. I read play
okay. I was sitting here and I'm like, damn, that looks like Fist of the North Star characters, but I didn't want to like make every fucking beefy wrestle boy like a Fist of the North Star guy. It's done by the Fist of the North Star guy.
I see.
Tetsuya Ohara. Like yeah. Okay. Because like they literally all look like that. God, that's good.
Should I try to get
Slamkovich?
Oh yeah, the names are a trip too. The continue screen's a trip too, actually, because yeah. I won't spoil that, but if we should stream that sometime.
Jumbo Flapjack.
Yeah.
A very large and sadistic wrestler who enjoys making his opponents bleed. Well, yeah, okay, that's a real wrestler. That's New Jack.
keep missing that one heat move with the where they're like dizzy. I was about to say sleepy, but that doesn't really make sense.
They just take a little nap.
Yeah, you know, one way or another. I'm not sure how hard or easy the climax battles for this game are, because they were pretty rough in Zero, I remember. Which are like, I don't know, yeah, like, so after you finish the game, you get these like special, like from the main menu, like battle kind of scenarios, you know? It's like,
oh, I don't think I did those.
like little things here and there, like, you know, beat up 10 guys without getting hit, or even just like beat up 10 guys, you know?
Yeah. Oh, okay, so they're like God, I hate that this is where my brain went to. They're like the little arena missions in Kingdom Hearts. You know, the game famous for its arena.
I didn't even know it had an arena, truthfully.
Oh, yeah, it's the Hercules worlds.
Okay. Hercules world.
Yeah, in the first one you can fight Sephiroth in the Hercules world.
Can you do me a favor while I play darts? And I'm serious about this if you'd like.
Yeah.
Can you describe the story of Kingdom Hearts to me in as much detail as possible?
Oh, fuck, man. Fuck.
Okay. If you can't do that, can you make it up as you go? Or maybe I can help you fill in the gaps?
Well, okay, so how much of this do you want? Because, like, I don't know the extended lore stuff. I don't know the 358/2 stuff that well. I know general timeline stuff. Oh, the DS game. The 3DS game.
Oh, yeah, that's right, 358/2. I do
Not
know
the
that.
3DS. No, I think that's the original DS one. Dream Drop Distance is the 3DS one.
All right, let me ask you this question, okay? 358/2 is 150 plus 25 plus 4, which is 179.
I don't know what it means.
Why isn't it just 179? Why is it 358/2? Oh, there really is no, like, good answer for that?
I have no idea.
Sorry.
Oh, hold on. Shadowhog says they can answer that.
Shadowhog, you want to come in the chat and talk about Kingdom Hearts while I throw darts? Bullseye?
Like, it's a really fucking convoluted thing. Because if we're talking extended universe stuff, then this could take hours. If we're talking main plotline...
I have not got a single hat trick, and I need 7. So you know what?
Okay, we got some time then.
Yeah. Tell me about Kingdom Hearts.
Okay, what exactly do you want to know?
Anything. Let's start with this, okay? Alright, I'm Sora. There's hat trick number 1. I'm in this world with Titus and them, right? But also Goofy and Donald, right?
Oh, they aren't in that world yet.
You're in the universe, yes, but I don't think Titus ever meets Donald.
Why doesn't Titus ever meet Donald Goofy? So am I in the final? Is this actually like the canonical Final Fantasy world, or is this just like some other thing? No.
No, this is its own thing. The Final Fantasy characters just happen to be like part of it, just as much as copies of Disney characters happen to be part of.
And also, they have, I think, gone through their respective stories.
Well, like, I'm not so sure about Titus, considering he's like a little kid, and in the same universe as Selphie, who's from Final Fantasy VIII, not Final Fantasy X, but...
Yeah, I just mean, like, they've, like, Cloud and Sephiroth hate each other, and that happens way before... Like, that happens... I don't know Final Fantasy VII that well, so I could be very off. I assume that they hate each other in Final Fantasy VII, not before Final Fantasy VII.
I think...
Okay, go on.
No, go. It's okay. I don't...
Okay, well, you were going to ask about 358/2, and it is a completely bullshit title, I will grant you. Square Enix just sort of lost the plot with Kingdom Hearts titles after a while. I don't know why. But the idea is... Okay, God, this is going to be so difficult. Okay, so there is an event at the end of Kingdom Hearts 1 where Sora gets turned into a Heartless.
What's a Heartless again?
They're the black, cute black things that are taking everyone's hearts.
The baddies. They're the bad guys in Kingdom Hearts 1. Also, Pete works with them.
He gets better, not to spoil how or why. But
wait, Pete? Like the cartoon?
No, he gets better.
Oh, Sora. Got it. Okay. I thought you meant Pete.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't think Pete gets better.
No, Pete doesn't show up till Kingdom Hearts 2, but anyway.
All right.
he gets better, but because he did this, he created a copy of himself, sort of, which is called a nobody, which is a being that cannot feel emotions. It's like the body, if it's got a very strong will, when the soul is turned to a heartless, will just get back up and do its own goddamn thing, but without any feelings. And that guy gets co-opted into this group called Organization 13, which is full of 13 nobodies. And
Also, his name is Roxas.
I was just about to get to that. They gave him the name Roxas.
Which
What?
is clever, because it's... Okay, so
it's an anagram. It's an anagram of Sora.
Oh, and the letter X.
And the letter X, because X is cool.
Right.
That's how everyone's name is, I think.
That's basically just the rule way Kingdom Hearts operates. Does it sound cool? Yes, then let's go with it, even if it's incredibly stupid.
All right.
That's the Tetsuya Nomura way.
So the idea of 358 over 2 days is that Roxas was with the organization for 358 days. But during this story, he comes across the 14th member of Organization 13, which is really stupid, but that is canonically what happens. Shion. And the over 2 is about how it's basically the story of those 2 kids in this organization full of 12 adults who are trying to create their own Kingdom Hearts, which we're not entirely sure what it is. It's like a moon or something. It's the name of the goddamn game. They haven't really adequately explained it.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts are a thing?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is an
a
actual
place.
thing in the game series. It's like a heart-shaped moon, like the thing you see on the cover of the first game.
Oh, okay.
Now,
It's-
it only sort of shows up in the first game. It's sort of like a silhouetted black moon that you actually can't really see if you're not looking for it specifically. Instead, you'll see this giant door, which everyone thinks is what Kingdom Hearts is, like a door, but that's actually the door to darkness. And you can see.
Wait, everyone in universe thinks the door to darkness is Kingdom
No.
Hearts?
Everyone in the real world trying to figure out what the hell Kingdom Hearts is, because Square Enix
Right.
isn't doing a very good job of saying what it is. Thought it was the door at first.
What door?
Okay, the door that the final boss of Kingdom Hearts 1 is fought in front of.
Okay. But that's the door to darkness.
You really should just play these games. I mean, it
I don't
is
know about
hilarious
that.
to try. Listen to somebody. It is hilarious trying to explain this to anyone who has no idea what the hell is going on, because even when I'm actually explaining everything, it still sounds like I'm the rambling of a madman,
Mm-hmm.
because it sort of is.
Hey! 10 hat tricks! No, we don't have to talk about Kingdom Hearts anymore.
But they're also a goddamn
We're
lot of fun,
free!
so.
They seem like fun, yeah, whatever.
And
Anyway.
it's a lot of fun just taking the piss out of everything that
course.
goes on, because how else are you going to enjoy this?
I wonder, yeah. It seems like fun in the sense too. Like you've got you got Disney, you got SquareSoft, yeah, that kind of stuff.
I just wish they did more with that in Kingdom Hearts 3. It was pretty much just Disney. Nomura decided, perhaps incorrectly, that, Kingdom Hearts can stand on its own now. We don't need to have like a third Sephiroth fight. And everyone's like, no, this is a numbered series. Where the hell is our Sephiroth fight?
Right. Oops.
See, my concern was that I don't know what Pete was doing in the third game.
They're looking for a black box.
Uh-huh. Yep. Grandma Party made a really good point. All the Kingdom Hearts riffing I've seen goes into what a Chad Goofy is. Mm-hmm.
I mean, not many
Goofy's-
people can die for 5 minutes.
Yeah, Goofy... Oh, by the way, Slow Beef, Goofy dies for 5 minutes. He's hit in the head with, what was it, like a big rock?
Garsh. Wait, so he just gets straight up killed?
Yeah, and they go, like, lament over
Donald
his apparently
cries.
dead body, and then they get really angry and say they're going to... Mickey screams, well, not screams, but it sort of says they're going to pay for this, then rips off, like, his cloak he's been wearing the entire game to reveal his new outfit, and they all go fight some Heartless, and then, like, 5 minutes later, Goofy comes up and says, hey...
Also, like Donald cries, and Donald Duck isn't supposed to cry. That character isn't supposed to cry, so it's just like...
Wait, slow down. What do you mean Donald Duck cries?
Donald Duck cries over Goofy's corpse.
Slow down. What do you mean Donald Duck cries?
Donald Duck is sad because his best friend Goofy died. And so Donald Duck hangs over Goofy and goes.
All right, you know what? I was maybe going to advance the plot, but we got to find Mahjong, and I have to hear more about Kingdom Hearts.
All right.
Okay. Wait a goddamn minute. All right. So Goofy's fucking dead.
For 5 minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
Why does Goofy die?
Because a big rock hit him.
Why does a big rock hit him?
Anybody.
Tell me, give me the backstory on this.
Okay, this is in the middle of Kingdom Hearts 2 when you complete all the worlds once, because you have to do it twice in this game for some reason.
Right.
You're in this place called Hollow Bastion, and you are trying to investigate the computer system of this guy called Ansem the Wise. I'm not going to go into the whole Ansem thing because that is kind of a spoiler and B, kind of hooked up in its own right. But anyway...
You're skipping over the computer portion.
No, I'm about to get to that.
Okay.
We go to a new Tron world, where the Master Control Program, is, of course, the villain of that movie, is here, and he basically decides to lower the defenses that are protecting the city of Hollow Bastion, and that causes a swarm of Heartless to invade. And then you go over there and you see like Organization 13 doing their shit, and you're trying to stop them because you're pretty sure they're up to some no good. So you fight this guy who says "dance, water, dance" over and over again. Also, I see you got Taxi 5 times. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and I got a sub story. Hold on, we got to pause on Kingdom Hearts while we look at this woman selling matches.
Important things are happening.
Agreed.
100 yen. All right, I'll take a box of matches. And little match girl. I never even heard about this.
Yeah.
Selling matches when lighters are so cheap, to tell you the truth. Uh-oh. Wait, we're getting a backstory? Oh, thank you, Grandma Party.
I got an emote for that. I didn't even know you could get emotes from people cheering.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called. I've already forgotten what it was.
Falling in love.
Is it one of yours?
I hope you can. Aw. Kiryu. Moimi Machida. Oh, Machida. Matches. Got it. He's got a really dreamy smile. But I know that Kiryu's hard in helping out.
Kiryu's got a lot of dreamy. He's got some dreamy all sorts of stuff.
Absolutely. Wow, there's a lot of sub-stories. Oh, they warped me over here, strangely. All right.
So, where were we? Okay, so we beat this guy from Organization 13 who uses his guitar. And almost immediately after that, a giant rock comes flying from the cliff that's nearby where you're fighting and hits Goofy square in the head. And he dies.
And then, okay. How long does his death go on, though, if Donald can cry over it? Like, do they have, like, a...
The cutscene lasts, like, a minute or so.
Wait, I thought I heard Majima. Well, one sec. I'm sorry. Did I hear Majima? I thought I heard Majima. I might not have heard Majima. Alright, fuck it. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
So you go on a rolling rampage against a whole bunch of high-level Heartless, getting help from, like, Cloud, Squall/Leon, etc., until you go and kill like 1,000 Heartless in one go. I forget if this happens before or after Goofy comes back, but then at some point Goofy just shows up behind you and says, "Hey guys, why are you going without me?" Like, but you died, what the hell? They're like, "Goofy, we're so glad to see you're alive, as if nothing happened." And Donald's like, "Don't do that again!"
Oh,
I'm
but
not going to attempt to do the Donald voice. I just cannot.
No. The Donald voice is a very specific, like, I forget what it's called. There's like a name for it where instead of using your vocal cords to speak, you're using your cheeks, you know? And there's a name. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's a pretty good Donald impression.
That's not a bad Donald, no.
Thank you. That's the best I've ever done at it.
I think that's, yeah. I think it's kind of like, to be totally fair, not to undercut your achievements, but like, if you can do a Donald, like, once you can do a Donald, you pretty much got Donald, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah. I was trying to find the clip to send to you, Slow Beef, and the top result is Kingdom Hearts 2, Goofy appears dead, comma, but is not.
Oh, you know what? Should I come back to Mahjong when I've got one of those, like luck helping things?
That might be good.
I
yeah,
mean,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
pretty good at Mahjong, from what I can tell, so you might be able to just pull it off anyway.
Oh, right. You might, if you're good at Mahjong, that might make the difference. See, I'm very bad at it.
Let's see, 100,000 full straight, Chiapatsu, Hanuman, Mangon. Go out 10 times. 100,000 in Mahjong. Alright. I think I can go out 10 times. Let's go with the advanced table for the money. Oh, I had to buy points, I forgot. Come back when you've got a cheater's tile, says Eva.
Yeah, they recently added this to Final Fantasy XIV. Apparently it does a better job of explaining how to play this game than Yakuza does.
They added Mahjong?
25. Alright, let's see. It's been a... Let's see. It's been really since, like, February, I guess, right? No, that's right. It was much earlier than that. Alright, I'll play Mahjong.
Also, there is someone else in the public hang zone as well.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here. Well, 200 minimum. I'll use Red Dora. Well, we're playing Mahjong right now. Who's in there?
Gemini Hero.
Gemini Hero? Alright, Gemini. Hold on one second. We gotta play Mahjong here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I got a lot of pin. I don't ever play with the wins anyway.
Every grandma in the U.S. already loves me. I don't know what it is about me, but old women. Hot damn.
Doing good, Lady Pure. Thank you for asking. I got 5 Dora. Let's see here. What is this? 4, 7, 9. Not great. 2, 4, 5, 9. Yeah, these 9 suck. Somebody's throwing out 7. Come on, nobody picked it up. Take the risk. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. All right, let's throw this out. All right. What was that? 5, 4, 5, 7, 9. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. I guess I'll throw out the 9. And oh, I should have looked first, but all right, it worked out for me. I'm not gonna cheat, even though maybe I should have. 2, 2, 4. So Mahjong is a lot like I'm sorry. Let's keep going with Kingdom Hearts. though. What were we talking about last time?
Goofy died. He got brought back from the dead. Then you fight 1,000 Heartless, and the way they do that is actually really well done. It works really well for a PlayStation 2 game because they convince you that there are 1,000 Heartless on the screen by having Heartless they're like clearly 2D models.
Sprites, technically.
But sprites, yeah, sorry. And every couple of kills that you get on a regular Heartless, it sneakily spawns regular Heartless in, and once you get to a certain amount of kills, it starts reducing the number of Heartless that you see in the map. It's from a game dev standpoint, it's fucking neat that they made that work on a PlayStation 2 game, because when I first played it when I was 9, I was like, wow, 1,000 Heartless on the screen at the same time?
And to be clear, you do actually fight 1,000 Heartless. They are not holding back. It's just that when they're far out in the background, they just turn them to sprites to save render.
Yeah, also, it runs really well. The frame rate doesn't...
Yeah, on the PS2 it's a solid 30, on the PS4 it's a solid 60. No slowdown that I know.
Double Dora. Take a risk. Why did I do that? That was a stupid risk to take. 8, 8. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Hold on. 4, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5, 5, 8, 8. So I have 5 of the 7 I need. Oh gosh. Okay. Look around. The 5's already been played, so we can do that one. Oh my gosh, we might get the 7 pair.
Oh shit.
Okay, 7 pair. Come on. 7 pair will get me, I think, a Hanuma. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I need... Alright, think. Wait. How do I call sumo in this? Show hide commands. Square, I would have thought. I gotta call sumo. Ron? Ron will take 4 and for the win. Ron!
Ron! I've never seen that animation before because I'm not good at Mahjong.
7 pair. All simples. Dora for 3 Han. Go out 10 times once. Okay. Anything else? Go out Mangon once. Okay, I did that 4 more times. Got out Hanuman complete. Nothing else. Okay.
Slowbeef, I think I understand how you feel when we talk about Kingdom Hearts now. I think it makes sense now. Because you just read the fucking Matrix numbers to me.
Alright, let's bring in Gemini Hero.
Works for me.
Alright. We were talking about Kingdom Hearts and Mahjong. How are you doing, Gemini Hero?
Oh, hello. Yes, I'm doing pretty well. I just got off some bar study, but I realized that once I could talk to Twitch and YouTube sensation Slowbeef, I just had to drop everything I was doing and come right over.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very obvious lie, but nonetheless. What did you finish? Bar? Like you're studying for your bar?
Yeah, I've got a bar exam in like a month and a half-ish.
Wait, what the fuck? Smart people watch Twitch?
Nah.
I think
I
you're
have
highly
no idea.
overestimating everyone who's ever taken the bar.
I also very possible.
No, it's just like a couple of months of study for a thing, and it's like, you got your head down in the books more or less, but as long as you do it like your thing every day, you've got more freedom than a lot of people realize. Unless you're also holding down a job while you're doing it, in which case, good luck. So.
Yeah, I mean, I know it may be hard to believe, but I'm pretty sure lawyers are people too.
Oh.
No,
don't know
next
about
you're
all
gonna
that.
tell me like YouTube personalities are people. And
Hey,
I
hey, hey. None of that.
Wait, oh shit! No, you're a Twitch personality now, Slowbeef.
I'm nobody. Is the answer. I'm a washed up mahjong player. This is my claim to fame. Is like I'm one of the few people who kind of sort of knows. You fucking asshole, Richie. Anyway, sorry.
So I am going to say I think my only familiarity with Mahjong is a tweet I saw about the Final Fantasy XIV version. Everyone was freaking out, and someone similarly confused to myself replied, "What is going on?" And basically, the guy who replied to him said, "This man more or less got the Exodia of Mahjong. This boy got sent to the Shadow Realm." And I'm very curious what the Exodia of Mahjong is now.
Oh god damn it! Now I got 3s. I don't want 3s. I'm going for the 2s. I don't know why I'm going for 2s. That was relatively rare that I got it last time. I'm going for it again like a jerk. Yeah, mahjong is like so. Regular ass mahjong is not hard, like Chinese mahjong, and it's pretty works with like Jin, like you'd expect. But then Japanese mahjong, which is like RICHE mahjong, which we're playing, they're like, this is not hard enough. Let's just add some extra rules and weird ass things that make no sense, you know, whatsoever. So we got to draw here.
Like the word Ron.
Yeah. Well, run is like, you know, like if you ever played Jin Rummy and you're like, I'll take that card from you that you just discarded and win the game with it. That's Ron, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's like you're bragging to your friend Ron, like I just stole your card and won mahjong and made you look like a chump. But
Hey, Ron, you idiot.
yeah. I'm sorry that we
This
were
card-
talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, okay. Actually,
I'm
really
down
quick,
to
like,
talk.
I guess I got a question in chat. No, I think it was Exodia in the context of like they won the game instantly, or they won so badly immediately that like it's all over. In that context.
Should I go? Wait, should I go for this? I got 6/6. I got 6/6 of. Wait, is that Mon? Yeah, 6/6 Mon, 5/5 pin, 9/9 pin. Oh, yeah, I'm getting that wrong. 6/6 Saw. All right, I'll put down the 4. All right, sorry. Go ahead. Yes.
So, I mean, honestly, it's one of those things where if you get people in a room, like 3 or 4 people in a room who all know things about Kingdom Hearts, you'll basically be there for the next 3 or 4 hours as they discuss the most trivial of minute details about all of the dumb nonsense that Nomura has written up in those games.
Oh wait, can we
unfortunately,
say,
I'm one of them.
spoilers?
4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7. I don't give a shit. I don't know enough about Kingdom Hearts to say no to that.
We already spoiled that Goofy dies, so...
Reach!
I mean, yeah, but that's such a non-plot point.
So if Goofy dies, does that mean he also got a Heartless and Nobody in that small period of time? And maybe the Goofy that's been following you around since he died was actually just his Nobody this whole time.
Come on, reach.
I'd be down for that plot twist.
I vote no, because do we fucking... How
You know,
do you...
maybe it's a time travel thing. That's also
Oh,
a thing
no.
in the series.
Come on!
Now I think you've gone too far.
Run! Sumo! Oh, no, it's just Ron.
Really wants to call Sumo.
Sumo's fun. But I did reach. All right, what do we get? We got reach. Dora. That's it, reach and Dora, Ura Dora. But I went out. That's 2 times.
Yeah, Lady Peorth makes a good point. This is sort of a Kingdom Hearts 3 spoiler, a minor one, but it turns out Donald is probably the strongest black or perhaps red, considering he can heal mage in the entire Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy universes because he can cast Zeta Flare on command.
That's right. I like how they had to invent an entirely new classification of magic above whatever by Raja or whatever they were using in Final Fantasies previously. No, now we have Zeta magic, and Donald Duck is the one who can cast it.
Really? That's kind of incredible.
It
actually
wipes
amazing.
him out, and then the thing he casted against basically kills everyone anyway, so it's a complete waste of his power. But yeah, he could.
But then you also get to the best sequence in Kingdom Hearts 3, where you do some platforming in a cloudland, where it's just hundreds of Soras. You have to catch them.
I know a lot of people disparage that segment, but I actually
I love it. I genuinely that is a fucking segment. That thing rules.
Yeah, that part's supposed to be a very abstract, dive within your mind kind of deal, where he's seeing multiple different representations of himself, and he has to walk into them to become whole again, or some such. So it makes more sense in context, but not by much.
No,
it's
not really.
It's very
Implied to be the afterlife, except Sora isn't dead.
What am I
which is
doing?
weird.
But also, when Donald does the big magic, he makes a big sound where he just goes But he does that for 8 seconds straight.
And then he just screams, Zeta Flare!
It's fucking incredible.
Well, yeah, he's got to do his duck incantation before he can cast the strongest magic. I mean, it doesn't just appear out of nowhere.
I think I'm the dealer. 3, 4, 5. Good. 5, 7, 8. 2, 5, 6, and then a bunch of dragons and winds, which I don't. Double 7s though. All right, let's keep on double. Sorry, go ahead. Please don't let me interrupt.
That's it. Don't necessarily rely on him to be the smartest mage in game. His AI likes to cast, say, fire on the Organization 13 member who uses fire, which is brilliant because that doesn't heal him at all. No.
No, of course not.
Also, sometimes he just decides to heal himself, and that's pretty fun when he's about to die, and he's just and then he's at full health, and you're like, wait, no, Donald, no, don't do Donald.
I mean, from my vantage point, my experience is usually that he heals me just as I'm healing myself, so that's a complete waste of fuel on at least one of our parts.
In the third game, they make it way better about, you can tell him not to heal. They really fucking Persona 5 the Donald commands of, please only heal if I tell you to heal. And Donald's like,
Thank God they Persona 5 Donald, honestly.
Yay! Sorry.
If Donald got a fucking Phantom, where he got to be in a nice, okay, so what I'm describing here is Donald, but he's dressed up like Queen from Persona 5. And he's got all the zippers, and it's just,
8.
it's very attractive.
I think
Okay, now
Everyone goes, wow.
I want to hear Donald say, I am a shadow, the true self.
I kind of want to hear Goofy's. I want to see what Goofy's shadow fight would be.
They are turning into Krabby impressions, yeah.
4, 5, 7, 8, 3, 3. What's a Krabby impression?
The
Pokemon.
Pokemon Krabby.
Okay, I assumed it was a SpongeBob thing.
Oh, me too,
No,
actually,
no,
yeah.
that would be Mr. Krabs.
Or a Krabby Patty, which is a type of food.
Yeah, but food can't have an impression except if it's alive.
Well, there was that one episode where the Krabby Patty was alive and talked, but I guess we don't really have to talk about that if we don't want
I
to.
don't remember.
I
it's
don't
not
remember
Kingdom-
that episode anyway, so...
It's not
It was
Kingdom
after
Hearts.
season 3,
so-
and that's why you don't remember it.
Okay, that makes sense.
No SpongeBob after season 3 is worth remembering.
3,
Oh,
4,
I'm sorry, that's
5,
not
7, 8. 1, 2,
I doubt
3,
it.
5. I guess I don't need this. 3, 4, 6. I guess I don't need the 5.
Yeah, KH3 did do kind of a, I don't want to say bad job, but they gave Donald a lot of, paragraphs to speak. They gave him, a lot of long speaking lines.
I
and-
swear to God, they were just fucking with him.
I mean-
His voice is really not built for that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, the one thing I remember about Donald in Kingdom Hearts 3, aside from him casting Zeta Flare like a badass, is where he's always going, "This looks like a great place to find some ingredients."
Oh my god, yeah.
Over
That
and
line.
over and over.
Every long line Donald has to say sounds like it physically pains the voice actor speaking it. Like they're choking out the line. It's like, ooh, you know what, Donald, it's okay. Maybe just sit back there. It's.
I feel really bad for blanking on his name because like I've been to a convention and I wanted to meet him, but it cost like too much money and I didn't have time. But it is the Donald voice actor in Kingdom Hearts is the Donald voice actor. Like it's been the same guy.
Yeah, they didn't cheap out on the voice actors for the main cast. In fact, Mickey's voice actor was the Mickey voice actor until he died. So
yeah, they had to replace Mickey's voice actor at some point.
Is that why they have Mickey on the fucking the thing?
The 1.5, 2.5 or whatever.
No, the new animated Disney Mickey
show. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, the like Mickey Mouse cartoons and stuff, like the little YouTube ones.
Yeah, the ones where he goes.
Yeah, it's the same voice actor as his Kingdom Hearts. I think Days onward. Voice actor.
No, Days was actually the last performance of the now deceased Mickey.
The DS version, yes, but the PS3 and PS4 video that did all the cutscenes for it.
That's right.
I love that Phil doesn't have any voice lines. He literally just walks up and just goes like.
Yeah, that weirded me the hell out, but apparently his seiyuu in Japan died, which is...
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, in Japan they're very sensitive and respectful about whenever a seiyuu passes on, not usually giving the role to anyone else. I think the one exception I can think of was Persona 5, interestingly. But that's why, well, there's some other Persona 5e things about that, but I'm not going to go too deep into it. But yes, that's a very cultural thing.
Danganronpa.
I do kind of wish they'd stop giving... Hades' voice actor roles though, because he's kind of a jackass.
Yeah, he blows.
Ah, you suck.
Yes, he does.
Oh no,
Gamester Yang fucked me. With a
Yang.
Dora, 8300. All right, I can come back from that.
Yeah, that's him, James Woods.
Yeah, he's.
I'm not really a fan of him anymore.
It's okay, Slowbeef. You the manga.
The first time I saw James Woods on Twitter, I thought it was a parody account. And then I learned it wasn't. I went, oh, right?
That's always kind of a shame.
Yeah. Oh, that's a neat one.
That said, they do a very good job of getting either the original voice actors from the movies or really, really good sound-alikes in the case of, say, the Toy Story character.
Yeah, they got Tom Hanks' brother, who actually does like a pretty decent Tom Hanks impression.
Yeah, I've heard he's the regular stand-in for Tom Hanks.
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, I want to say he did like Woody's voice in the PS1 game.
The only downside is like the genie in like the first two games. They got Dan Castellaneta to do the genie voice like he did in the cartoon.
Yeah, that's right.
Homer.
But eventually,
so much.
But like think in the video for Recoded for the PS3 or PS4 compilations, they got another guy who sounds a lot more like Robin Williams.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
I'm not sure why Dan wasn't available for that, or maybe they did it on purpose. I'm not really.
No, why did I do that?
I think Disney in general has been moving to that guy. So.
Okay, interesting.
Oh my god, I hate you, Sonic Heisuke.
Sonic?
Sonic
Heisuke. Okay, hold on. That sounds like a fan fiction name.
8, 9.
That sounds like a name that someone was like, my two favorite things, Sonic and Heisuke.
What if Sonic was Japanese and played Mahjong against Kiryu?
If Sonic was Japanese. Yeah. Hey, Lady Peroth, that was actually the follow-up game.
Ah! I got wronged again!
No.
I should have quit when I had 83,000.
Unless you already knew that, in which case I look like a presumptuous dick.
They're taking it and running away with it.
Held from release because the VA got in trouble in Japan. That's actually, I think, Judgment, right?
Judgment, yeah, that's right. I was actually going to ask about that, because Judgment's coming out like next week in a room of presumably Yakuza fans.
Mr. Lazy One, that's sort of correct. There are no Final Fantasy characters at all in Kingdom Hearts 3's like main plot that you interact with, but they do still have like these constellations in the gummy ship segments that mimic like Omega or Chocobo or Cactuar and so on.
Yeah, there's like there's one or two little cheeky Final Fantasy references that they put in there, and one Einhander reference that I was super stoked.
Oh
about.
yeah, I
What?
forgot. The Gummy ship segments in Kingdom Hearts 3 were done by the team from Mindhunter, or at
Oh,
least
really?
a person.
What?
That's
Oh,
awesome.
You didn't. I think I told you this before. Kingdom Hearts has shmup segments in it.
Sorry, sometimes Kingdom Hearts things run together for some reason.
I
No,
don't
it's
know why.
fine,
There are
but-
only 15 games.
I mean, all three mainline games have this thing called a gummy ship segment.
Mm-hmm.
In the first game, it's sort of like Star Fox. You're always going into the screen, just shoot at enemies coming at you. Kingdom Hearts 2, it's more like Panzer Dragoon, I guess. You have to like a homing reticle and can lock onto enemies and shoot them down, but the camera movement is handled automatically until you get to like higher level tiers. And Kingdom Hearts 3, it's basically just completely free roaming, which is kind of funky.
Yeah, it was a weird, like, thing to load up the night it came out. Just like, oh, let me just do some gummy show. Oh, fuck, that's I can go there. Oh no.
Game String Gang, you suck. All right,
Yeah,
one
this is
thing
a,
I could do is try to go out with a full straight. Maybe I could do that. I don't have a good straight here. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say that this is like a very minor gameplay spoiler for Cage 3, so I guess plug your ears, chat, if you don't want to hear it. But Schwarzgeist, the last boss from Einhander, is the ultimate secret boss of the Gummy ship missions, and it plays Thermosphere and everything. It's honestly awesome. Like if you're a fan of Einhander, to be like, oh my god, they remember that game exists, but still refuse to make it Zweihander.
Or release it on PSN in the US just by coming
Or
out
actually,
in Japan.
yeah. Like any kind of modern release I'd take, honestly, especially like a Steam release of Einhander, I'd buy that up immediately.
Einhander should come to Switch. Like everything comes to Switch, apparently.
Yeah, there's a whole Twitter
have
account
no
dedicated to like.
idea.
Yes, I know. My friend runs that.
Oh, really? Okay, that's awesome.
5.
Fucking humble brag. God damn.
5, 6, 7. I keep that. Sorry, God.
I have no idea what game y'all are talking about. I don't know.
Einhander. I streamed it once. Einhander is a PlayStation 1. So there is an era where like Square could just do no wrong, and they came out with a shmup. It was low poly, well, because it was PlayStation 1. It wasn't like intentionally low poly, and it like had depth, even though it was like a side-scrolling shmup, and it was really cool and very stylized, and everything was in German, even in both the North American and Japanese releases of it. And it was called Einhander, because your ship was supposedly looked like a big hand, which I honestly didn't really see. But, you know, yeah.
They do still reference it. Like there's in Final Fantasy XIV, the final boss of the Realm Reborn base campaign. One of the bosses is basically just a meaty version of an Einhander.
Yeah, there's like a dungeon boss. I think his name is literally Einhander.
Yeah, it's the one where at the end you fight Midgard Stormer. I don't remember the name of the dungeon. Keeper of the Lake, I think it was.
Yeah, Keeper of the Lake. That'd be the one.
This game looks fake.
Mahjong?
Einhander does.
No, Einhander.
Oh, I was
Okay.
gonna say Mahjong's not fake,
Einhander.
sadly.
Einhander looks like a made-up game that'd be in like an episode of Malcolm in the Middle.
Oh, that reminds me. In Kingdom Hearts 3, the Toy Story world, you actually go, it's like this toy store, and there's like all these made-up games. They all look really fun. In fact, when you go into like the world for the first time, it starts with like a teaser trailer for this Final Fantasy-ass looking motherfucking game, Baron Rex. And you're like, okay, I did go to the Toy Story world, right? And
Yeah, when that started,
it's the most hilarious thing.
I was like, is there an in-game ad? Like, am I seeing something for something, like, is Nomura working on a pet project and I turned off, like, in-game ads or something? No, it's actually just a part of the game. It got me pretty good the first time, honestly.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny twist. Well, not twist, but gag.
Yeah. And it was always a little bit surreal hearing Rex's voice actor from Toy Story, like a film I
Such
grew
an
up with as a
idiot.
little kid, say, like, Bahamut!
Wallace-Shawn, yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Like
It
it
was-
was, yeah, that was so good.
Pretty surreal.
Also, the pig in Kingdom Hearts, they just look. It's
Yeah.
hard to. Yeah, the voice actor for Pig in Kingdom Hearts. I think
John
he-
Rinsberger.
was it actually him?
I'm pretty sure it was actually him.
That's so weird. It sounds not good. Like that might be. I might be hot taken right now, but like,
How
It-
could you be?
it didn't sound right. And like Woody, I knew was like replaced, or not even replaced, but you know, like,
It was his brother.
He was probably
but, like,
not Tom Hanks, right?
No, it was not.
No.
But like Ham just sounded like he sounded like someone doing an impression of Ham, but not even like they had seen the movie enough to like memorize it. They weren't like, oh, I'm gonna get all the cadences down. They were like, hey, he kind of sounds like this. Like, no, that's Kermit. You're doing Kermit right now.
It sounded like John Ratzenberger to me.
Okay,
But that reminds me of another funny thing about the Toy Story world, actually. Near the end, you get to deal with another one of the Organization 13 members from the game. The guys are always going around parading about how darkness is great and the true heart essence of the heart and all that shit. And then Woody just sort of pushes Sora aside and then gives the guy the biggest smackdown in terms of like verbal.
Oh my god,
smackdown, that's the word.
You're,
It was hilarious, and it's like the most memorable thing about that world, even.
Woody just steps up immediately. He's like, I bet no one's ever loved you before. It's like,
Holy shit, Woody!
holy crap.
but
It's true,
you're
but you
also
don't say
forgetting
it.
the other important part where he's walking up to fight him because Buzz has been taken over and mind controlled.
What am I doing?
That's right, Buzz has fallen into the darkness.
Buzz gets Norded. It's great.
Why did I do that? Shit. Alright, wait.
Of course, he doesn't know what Norded means, and I don't feel like explaining that.
I do. Wait, I do.
No,
No,
we don't
doesn't that
need
mean turn heartless or something?
No.
Well,
No, actually, it doesn't.
You know what?
Wow.
Beef? Yeah, it does. You think that, and you live a nice happy
No, well
life.
now you gotta tell me. Is that guy go out with a full straight? No, he didn't. All right. Shit.
see,
I was
okay.
close.
I said I wasn't going to get into the whole Ansem shit because it's a huge
Here we
spoiler.
go.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay, so the final boss Kingdom Hearts 1 is this guy called Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. He is a pretty boy with no shirt and white hair, dark skin, and all that fancy stuff. And you beat his ass, he fuses with his ship, you beat that ass. He goes like, oh, Kingdom Hearts, fill me with darkness! And then Kingdom Hearts like fills him with light and it
Wait.
vaporizes him.
He says that? Kingdom Hearts fill me
Yes.
with darkness?
He does say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Alright.
Something like that, at least.
So then Organization 13 shows up, and you find out that it's being led by a
Reach.
guy who looks exactly like Ansem, except it's not Ansem, it's his nobody Xemnas, which is Ansem rearranged with an X, because that's just how this company does this. Of course, you could anagram it to man-sex if you really had to. Yes, I suppose I could mention that. But,
Do that.
What did I mess up?
It
Run!
turns out that that's not who the actual Ansem. There's another guy called Ansem the Wise, who is like the ruler of Hollow Bastion, voiced by Christopher Lee, actually.
Identical sequences. Door 5! Yes! Went out 3 times. Give me the Mongon. Got the Mongon. Anything else? No?
Are
12,000
you winning,
points.
son?
I'm not quite... Whoa, I'm close.
Okay.
I'm a little under Sonic Heisuke. Like, tiny bit, though. It's negligible.
Damn you, Sonic Heisuke.
I am definitely the dad watching his son play NES for the first time. Right now.
So where were we?
Yeah, go ahead.
Um,
Something about something. 5, 8.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Xemnas and how Ansem the Wise existed and wasn't Xemnas, but Ansem the Wise's apprentice was a guy called Xehanort. And Xehanort was also a
yeah.
young dashing man with white hair. Very white, though, as opposed to the dark skin that Ansem Seeker of Darkness had, or Xemnas for that matter.
Yeah,
But
damn.
apparently he got jealous or something and took Ansem's name and then banished Ansem, and then he and his other apprentices all got together and sort of turned themselves into heartless and nobodies for kicks, I guess. But then Birth by Sleep comes out and reveals that the Xehanort is actually this really old, creepy-looking guy, sort of an impish-looking old man, voiced by Leonard Nimoy. Master Xehanort.
I'm sorry, what? He's voiced by... Wait, who's voiced by Leonard Nimoy?
Master Xehanort, this old, impish-looking guy.
Hold on, what? 7,
So
8, 9, 4, 4, 5,
It's like
5,
a completely different guy who happens to be called Xehanort, except it's not a completely different guy. It's the same guy, because at the end of the game, I'm going to spoil something, but not give too many details. Xehanort possesses another guy's body, and that's why he looks like he does in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
2, 3, 5... Okay.
Side note, to bring it all together, full circle, there's also a character in Is It Birth by Sleep that is voiced by Mark Hamill.
Pawn's a
Yes,
thing, dog.
actually,
Yes.
that's true. Master Ericus is voiced by Mark Hamill.
Whoa, wait.
Mm-hmm.
Reach!
That's right.
What do I want to get rid of? Oh, I can only get rid of the 5. Alright. Reach. What am I hoping for? I'm hoping for another 3, possibly. Sumo? Who sumoed? You son of a bitch! Who is that? Who sumoed?
Sonic Heisuke. I think.
Oh, that was Sonic Kaisuke?
No.
It was not!
I think Sonic is across from him this time,
No,
so
it's,
I think it was whoever chose, right?
Yeah, it's Itetsu Ryozoji. Oh,
Okay.
it knocked me down, though. Probably because I had to reach out. Fuck, I'm 3rd place.
Oof.
Oh, but I gained, kind of. No, I didn't really. Shit.
You gained.
Yeah, something Ericus is also square rearranged.
So anyway,
Oh, fuck.
just to go even further with this,
Yeah.
at the end of Kingdom Hearts 2, you basically defeat everyone in Organization 13, so there's nothing left of that. But then in Dream Drop Distance, you start meeting this guy who looks kind of like a younger Xehanort. And then at the end of it, they revealed that basically all of Organization 13 has come back for some reason. And then they revealed that Xehanort, because his Nobody was defeated and his Heartless was defeated, is refusing to his normal self again.
Mm-hmm.
And he's taking the advantage of this opportunity to go time traveling and putting his heart into like 12 other vessels, so there can be 13 Xehanorts, and they're creating another Organization 13 of 13 Xehanorts. And it is the stupidest thing, and it's honestly kind of hilarious.
So basically, to be Norded means to be possessed by Xehanort, or to be turning into Xehanort, whatever.
Xehanort was Ansem's kid?
No, Xehanort is Ansem, sort of.
Yeah, so okay, let me take a very small and condensed crack at this, I guess. Xehanort is the main villain of the Kingdom Hearts series. He splits into a Heartless and a Nobody. The Heartless is Ansem, the Nobody is Xemnas. So those are all Xehanort for all intents and purposes. But then he goes and turns other people into Xehanort too. So to be Norded means to be turned into Xehanort.
Okay.
But you
So-
can be
There you
turned back to normal you.
Yeah, you can be turned back to normal by a plucky boy with spiky hair beating some sense into you with a giant key. But that only rarely happens, so it's nothing to get too excited
Here's something
about.
fun. I don't know which one you're talking about.
Well, it's not Cloud, that's for sure.
That's the beauty of Kingdom Hearts, isn't it?
Wow.
I don't know
if
which
I can
plucky,
safely play.
spiky-haired boy you mean. Yugi? Do you mean
Right.
Yugi?
It's definitely Yugi,
One,
yes. That's
two,
exactly what I mean.
3, 4, 5. Okay. I'm gonna go for the pair, 7 pair.
You know, kind
Alright, I
of being
believe in
Norded.
you.
No!
yeah,
Shit,
that
Sonic.
makes more
Sonic
sense.
reached. Oh shit, Sonic and charging Michiko are reached. I don't want that. I don't want this. Please don't Ron me. I don't think you can Ron me.
They can cheat.
Nah, I could have.
Or you
Oh, I
can
should have
cheat.
held on to. Oh, I wouldn't have known. I got 2 in a row like that. 2 5s. Okay.
I mean, the good thing about spoiling all of this is you're not going to remember any of this by the time you get to it anyway.
Oh, I'm not even
Yeah,
listening.
in 15 years when you play Kingdom Hearts.
Lone Star.
What's up?
Do I discard the 2 or the 3?
Fuck. Okay.
It's like actually no, forget it. 2 2s have been played and only 1 3. It makes more sense to get rid of the 2.
Okay, fantastic. Because I also don't know the rules of Mahjong, so I was just gonna go with my gut instinct.
Thank God he made his own decision.
Oh!
Ooh.
Come on! How could you have robbed that? I didn't even discard. I did discard it because it was automatic. I hate you, Sonic Heisuke. Richi Dora. That's it? 2,600 points?
I see you got Sonic Heisuke and Gamester Yang back, but charging Michigo is new.
Mm-hmm. I was so damn close. All right, look. I got 2 and
Just-
8 of... What is that? Not Peen Mon. 2 and 8 of Mon, I think. 4, 5, 7, 9. Ooh, this hand sucks. 6, 7,
Let the
8.
record show,
3.
whatever Slow Beef did that made him lose, I was gonna say do the other thing.
I don't think it would have mattered, truthfully, but thank you
And with
for...
that attitude, you'll never become the master.
Very true, also. I don't want to pull...
Win or learn.
6, 7, 8... Anyway, I'm sorry. We were talking about Xenohort?
We were talking about
close
Xenomorphs.
enough, yeah.
We're all
We're
in.
talking
Wait,
about
what-
Xenomorphs, Slow Beef.
What's his name?
Xehanort.
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 It's
Xehanort.
okay. I'm pretty sure I misread it as Xenahort for the most of the Kingdom Hearts 2
Oh,
as well.
yeah.
It's kind
Yeah,
of a
I
stupid name, if I'm being honest with you.
No!
No, you don't say.
Like, I'm gonna level with you right now. Maybe it's not the easiest thing to remember.
The Xehanort Xemnas Anthem.
Xehanort Chronicles X.
Nice. Safely drop this 5. I don't know. All right, here's the. I got 5 5 9 9 1 1 3 3 6 8 8. So I can drop this 6 or this 5 or this 9. Wait. 6 5 or
Is it
9. 9s have been played. 9s have been played. Sorry, singing.
I'm sorry, I was just, Techno said it was like an extremely common misconception by people who don't play Kingdom Hearts. I guess I wouldn't know, maybe I only surround myself with people who play Kingdom Hearts.
And that's why, that's the problem with society today, man. We're all in a bubble of Kingdom Hearts.
I have to be willing to look outside our Kingdom Hearts bubble.
We need
So
to
that's why
open
every-
the door.
So that's why every Kingdom Hearts trailer ends with reconnect. They're telling us to reconnect with people who don't play Kingdom Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
Don't do that. 7 9 1 3 5 8. Shit! I got crap.
And this isn't craps that you're playing, right? This is Mahjong.
No, this is Mahjong, right?
Okay, alright.
I think Mahjong. Wait. I can't. I hacked 6 7 9. Right? Yes. I don't need a 9. 9s are stupid.
Yeah, I don't think we can go into the card game area yet. So
No, I don't want to talk about the card game.
Oh, I thought it was in that casino area in the.
Oh,
underground
we're
pit.
talking about Yakuza. I'm sorry. I thought
yeah, I was talking about the thing in Purgatory, not
Okay.
part Chain of Memories, because Chain of Memories saw.
Hey now.
Slow Beef,
Yeah,
I'm
right.
looking at your life goals section over here, and I'm seeing 100% Psychonauts.
Yeah, I don't know why that's there. I actually reached out to the person who did my things. I want to like redo some of that because some of it doesn't even make sense anymore. Like, why would I want 100% Psycho? That's not even a challenging thing. I think Pull a Hoko kind of got me into that, and then now it's like,
It's a damn good game, but it's really easy to 100%. Let's be honest.
yeah, it's not hard.
Yeah, you're not just gonna 100% it like going through it casually, but you don't have to go too far out of your way, I guess.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Did you see the trailer for the new one? The new trailer that came out this year, 2019,
No.
for Psychonauts 2.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, there's a new trailer. Also, side note, they are running with the story that was
3 2 4
brought
8,
up
3, 5,
in
7,
the Rhombus game, which is VR only. So
4 8
that's cool.
2 4 8.
I mean, to be clear, he did beat Psychonauts on stream. I distinctly remember him beating
Yes.
the final boss and stuff, but
I did. White, green,
But
red,
did you play
dragon.
the VR game?
There was a VR game.
There was a
for
VR
PlayStation VR,
Psychonauts
yeah.
game.
Oh, wow,
Psychonauts,
okay.
really?
Yeah, there's a VR Psychonauts game. I don't know if it's any good, but I know that it is now canon and
Yeah.
necessary.
I don't have VR headsets, and given that I'm still
Rhombus of
unemployed, I'm
Ruin.
not going to be getting one anytime soon anyway.
I
No,
was.
so it isn't.
I was
no.
consider. Good.
Okay, I'll go real quick. So I just figured that the VR Psychonauts thing was just gonna be like a remake of Psychonauts 1 in VR, like most things are doing these days. But if it's actually like a brand new thing that's also canon, that could be trouble. Anyway, sorry, go on, Master Slowby.
I was considering getting a PS4 Pro for the VR stuff, but then I don't know. 5's coming out soon, and blah 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 blah. And
They did say that they want the VR for PS4 to be usable with the 5. Which is interesting because, like, I'm assuming you want to make a new headset at some point.
I mean, it's going backwards compatible with PS4 software, so
7.
probably
Don't I have the 3 dragons?
Yeah, it could also be if you have the headset and just like don't want to buy another one or don't have the money to, at least you can use it. But they're gonna come out with a headset that's better anyways.
Yeah, VR games have to run a specific way.
Yes.
So, like, performance differences are kind of a deal breaker on things like that.
They definitely can be, yeah. Although if you're really concerned about performance, investment in the Valve Index might not be a bad idea once that hits shelves, because that's been doing some absolutely insane stuff.
What's the one that people have everywhere right now that you can, like, take to places? Is that
Oculus
Index?
Quest.
That might be it, yeah.
Yeah.
Nintendo
feel like-
Switch with Labo.
There's that too.
There's like the cardboard cell phone ones as well. Like Google, no, it's not a Google thing. There's like a specific VR.
I
piece of
think
cardboard
it's like
around.
Samsung.
Yeah, it probably is actually. A
Alright,
Samsung thing, but
I have a
they're
new
basically cardboard.
I have a new strategy, but
Okay.
it's not really much of a strategy. I'm gonna win the money I need here, right? Get out of there, then go to the beginner table so I can do all the special crap.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you're going to be a coward.
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool. Right on.
Well, it's called a tactical retreat.
Hmm.
But I
Go
can't
beat up people who are fresh.
The problem is I can't really do it right now because I need money, and like an idiot, I should have canceled. I should have canceled out of the game when I was ahead, which I didn't. So I'm only like 37,000 on my way there. That's at 2, 3, 4, 6, 6, 6, 9. I don't need that. So yeah, no, I don't need to Pulm just yet. I don't need to Chi. I don't like to do anything that opens my hand, if you know what I mean. I just like to keep it concealed because that's sort of the way I learned to play, even though whatever, blah, blah, blah. I don't need to do that either. 8. I already dropped the 9. So anyway, Kingdom Hearts.
That'd be pretty.
So wait, there's Kingdom Hearts VR?
No, that was
that'd be
Psychonauts.
Psychonauts.
Oh, Psychonauts. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Kingdom Hearts VR would be a little bit disturbing.
I'm I'm afraid to ask how they would do it, honestly.
I want to look at I want to kiss Donald.
That's the mission statement. That's what the
Yeah.
someone just walks into the board meeting, slams his hand on the table, and says, "Gentlemen, I want to kiss Donald."
I like to think like, or even just kind of like that, like low sort of like, I want to kiss Donald. It's like, all right, I guess we got to make it happen.
Like Tetsuya Nomura's nephew came in and just said, I want to kiss Donald. And Tetsuya Nomura was like, all right, boys, we start today.
VR kissing Donald.
I don't care how it happens. All I need is for it to happen.
Isn't there like a ridiculous thing in Kingdom Hearts 2 that Chip and Dale like are doing some kind of mission or something like that?
Chip and Dale are the gummy ship mechanics.
Okay.
They're basically your Sid, I guess. Also, Sid is in the game too, but it's the Final Fantasy VII Sid, I think, specifically.
Why is there like the Chipmunks as Sid and also Sid? Are these just it's a stupid question, I guess.
Sid is the guy who sells you shit in Traverse Town. And I think you met him in your brief play of Kingdom Hearts 1 with the wife.
Mm-hmm.
Chip and Dale are the royal engineers for Mickey's Kingdom.
Mm.
Yes, they're basically the kind of similar roles, but in different worlds. You can think of it as.
Kid Zero, I will also kiss Goofy. We're starting with the Donald experience, and we're working our way through the list.
5,
Yeah, let's
6,
go for
9,
equal opportunity, but like
9.
you gotta take one thing at a time here.
Yeah, what happens
7.
is for an indie studio like Square Enix, you start off with a small idea, you get the funding off of that, and you build up a fan base, then you release a real project, Kissing Goofy experience.
4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6.
And
4,
then-
5, 6. Why am I not?
As an April Fool's joke, but not an April Fool's joke, you release the Kissing Pete simulator. And that's the real moneymaker right there.
You say
Yeah, you know,
I mean-
it was
Peach?
Going by the internet, I assume everyone wants to kiss Buff Riku. But
4, 5, 6, 7. What am I missing here? I don't
There's
know.
only like one game where Buff Riku like doesn't exist. Honestly, he's kind of buff in almost every game at this point. He just gets a haircut in KH3.
yeah, as I recall, he gets attacked by like some Heartless and suddenly he has a new hairdo. That's
Yeah,
just how it happened.
The demon barbershop attacks him.
See, I don't trust anyone who wants to kiss any of the humans in Kingdom Hearts.
Okay,
That's
I
what
believe
you're
you.
coming to this for. You don't trust any, because half of the cast is children, and the other half is Final Fantasy characters, and no one wants to kiss a Final Fantasy character. You want to kiss Pete on the left.
Yeah, I guarantee you, no one on the internet wants to kiss a Final Fantasy character. That's never happened before. Never
We're
will
accepting
happen.
Tifa, right? Anyway.
Speaking, I have some hot opinions about Tifa that I want to share right now.
I'm just joking, not really though. Let's see, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, 6. Shit, crap. Anyway, sorry. Was any of the Final Fantasy VII group in Kingdom Hearts? Oh wait, no, Sephiroth is. Yeah.
Sephiroth, Tifa is there.
Aerith.
Yuffie is technically from. Oh no, yeah, Yuffie. I was thinking of Selfie. Sorry, Yuffie's there.
Yeah.
Quistis?
Aerith's also there, and Quistis is not there. She's also from 8.
This is 8.
He's from 8, yeah, I know. I was just asking. I like Quest.
No, I'm
He's keeping you on your toes.
I know what the fuck. I played Final Fantasy.
All right.
I mean, let's see what else there is. Cypher is in 2, as well as Setzer from 6 and Vivi from 9.
Fujin and Raijin are also Cypher's gang in 2.
God damn! I gave away something. Actually, no, I didn't. 5. Wait a minute. This is ridiculous now. 3 pairs of 6s. I have 7, 8, 9, 9, and then another 7 I need, and I'm getting that. All right. Well, I'm just getting rid of this 4 like an idiot. Okay. Here's 3, 3. I don't need this 3. Garbage hand.
No,
garbage fucking hand.
Pretty clear that the story is not told confidently, because it's not.
No.
Like, there are portions of... I think people like Kingdom Hearts because there are portions of the story that are executed on very well. Most people will be like, okay, 358 over 2 had like a good character dynamic and like a decent story, but the problem is whenever you have to go into like nitty-gritty plot details or try to explain it to someone else, you sound like a rambling madman.
Because, yeah, like that. Part of the reason I love this big dumb series is that it's a big dumb series. I know that there are people who appreciate the actual like big overarching stuff, but like, I just like it when Goofy says something funny and he's talking to the monsters from Monsters Inc. And then also 5 minutes later, I fight someone who's me from the past. That's pretty sick.
That does sound pretty appealing, truthfully.
I like the part where,
Actually, seems like a pretty accurate description of what happens at the end of the world, yeah.
It's very accurate, yeah. My favorite part of that was when Sully yeeted the me from the past through about 10 different doors and shredded it.
That was great, yes.
Twins.
So
Just the white dragon I don't need.
So just like Woody, he doesn't take any shit from the main villains of the series.
Yeah, that's right. Kind of nobody in KH3 takes shit from any of the villains. Like Jack Bad Breath's Luxord off the ship.
I don't even know if I should do this. 6, 7, 2, 4, 3, 4. It's been played. 2, 3, 4 has been played, but these 8s are not helping me. But I'm worried about them because I've got all of them. But this guy played a 9, so okay, sorry. 3, 4. Okay, all right. Don't do too fast. Get rid of that one, I think. 1 pin, nothing. Aw, give me something to work with. I got like 2 fucking Riches at the table. Oh wait, now I got a Riche. I get rid of the 8 or the 8, whatever. Reach, come on, come on. Just give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. Give me that Ron. Give me this Ron to the sumo. I'll take either. I'll take anything. Just don't draw me on that. Ron! Yeah! Give me Ron on. Give me Ron on. Who's the guy in charge? The lead. I think I took it from him. Did I take it from him? Is it Itetsu?
You took it from the guy on the left.
No points, Han. Dora
I think it was
too.
Itetsu, yeah.
All right, I went out. Yes! Eat my shit, Itetsu.
Suck it, Kazuya. I'd be pretty intimidated sitting across from a guy whose nickname was Godly, but I mean, you handled that.
I don't know.
Good.
I've been to arcades before and met people who were like, yeah, my name's Godly Shinman 38, and it's like, no, you got perfected. You don't get to tell me your name's Godly. I'm sorry.
He tells you his name, like he tells you his screen name after he loses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, you don't say it beforehand because then you have expectations.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. It's a form of reverse samurai's honor. You only tell them after you lose.
That's the secret of Magic the Gathering. Actually, they're very samurai-esque. The longer the hair, the more wins they ever lifted in battle.
From personal experience, I can say this is true. My hair is not nearly long enough to be good at Magic together.
These two rond off each other. I think that's okay.
I think I'm working on it.
Gamester rond off Godly, then I don't really care because I don't think it's gonna mix up the ranking too much.
No, I think it's Godly doing off Gamester.
I'm still in first for now. Shit,
you
there's more to play.
You might have tread this ground already before on stream, and I might have missed it. But have you talked about any thoughts on Death Stranding?
It has a ladder.
Oh my god.
Sorry, just give me 1 sec. 1, 5. This is a garbage hand again. Okay. I can handle this. Death Stranding. I'm pretty positive that is not a hot take at all, but I'm 90% sure it's going to involve other people's games. Hence the social strand thing and bridges, you know, and all that. That's what I think is going to happen. It looks like all right, I'm going to be honest. I was a total Death Stranding skeptic where I'm like, oh no, Kojima's exposed his true weakness, which is that he spends a lot of money and never actually finishes projects. And Konami actually was like reining him in for a lot of it and at least getting shit done, even if not to a perfect degree. We're never going to get Death Stranding. The world is doomed. But now we're actually getting Death Stranding. So I'm like, oh, okay, never mind me. I'm good. You know, so.
Apparently it's going to be like one of the last PS4 games at this point.
I'm still not entirely sure it's coming out. I will believe it when it's like the last Guardian for me. Like, I will believe that the game is real when I have played it and finished it. And even then, I'm still probably going to think that I'm asleep. You said at the beginning you think it's going to use other people's games. What do you mean by that?
So I think the whole like social strand system is like, and the whole bridges like theme is that you are somehow, there's a multiplayer aspect involved. Even if it's not direct multiplayer, something like the base system in MGS5, you know, where you can interact with other players in some way and you're building bridges to whatever like things that they're building in their games. I can't say here and now. Wait, 5522. I can't say here and now that I'm positive that's how it'll play out.
I mean, when I hear playing in other players' worlds, I'm thinking Dark Souls, frankly, which I know is like the most tired comparison ever, but...
Yeah, that's not where my head was going, more or less, but...
I'm thinking more like the fucking bloodstains in Dark Souls. Not invasions, just like, you see a shadow and it's like, oh, okay, that's something, isn't it?
I was thinking, like, maybe it has something to do with the work together and you'll gain stuff or fuck people over in some way. Fuck, who'd you sumo?
You know what would be really interesting?
Not me,
a
but...
game where everyone works together to, like, break through a big old egg.
Wow, 100
and,
points. Holy crap! By 100 points!
Ooh.
With 45,000, which means I can leave and get that completion point, I think.
Yay!
Suck on that, Itetsu. The ultimate Mahjong robbery just took place. 100-point victory, slow beef.
I think. Let's see. Wait, where's my I didn't get the completion point. So what did I miss out on?
Was that a completion point? I don't recall.
100,000 in Mahjong. 59,800.
So you got like...
Oh, I didn't earn it.
Go.
Yeah. Okay. Then. Do it again.
Oh, you're not gonna go to the beginner table?
Gotta win that money is the problem, and an advanced table after that.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. 5, 6, 1, 4, 2, 4. Sorry, we were talking about Kingdom Hearts, so.
So I know they have a lot of really good super bosses in this game, especially the final mix versions, which are on like PS4 and such. Yes, Axe, I did get a new mic. I beat a couple of them, but they're really freaking hard. Like, I absolutely hate Marluxia in Kingdom Hearts 2. It's sort of like this. He whispers sweet nothings into your ear, and then suddenly you have a number above your head, which is equal to the level that you enter the fight in. In my case, it was level 70. And if he hits you that number of times, you instantly lose.
By the way, thank you for resubbing Digital Basic. I don't think I said anything. And thanks for the follow, GoBHS. I can understand with this incredible Mahjong Kingdom Hearts crossover content. 4, 5, 6.
It's really what the people have been demanding, I think.
I think
Kingdom Jong.
Kingdom 2, 3, 4, 6, 6, 6.
Well, consider this, maybe. You have a set of Mahjong tiles, except instead of, the actual characters in Mahjong, we have maybe Donald, Goofy, and, Cloud, right?
Kingdom Hearts Chain of Mahjong.
Chain of Ron. There we go.
I do not want to play Chain of Memories with Mahjong tiles. I think I'd go insane.
I don't even get it.
Like an action RPG, except instead of using like regular actions and stuff, you have a deck of cards that you have to use to do every kind of action. So like every attack takes a card to do.
Oh, like Metal
Imagine
Gear
that, but then
Acid,
somehow inject Mahjong into it. Yeah, kind of like that.
I want to stream Metal Gear Acid too at some point. But anyway, go ahead.
Oh,
So
man,
you
Metal
basically
Gear
have to
Acid.
like juggle your deck in real time if you want to do anything. I mean, obviously it helps a lot if you pre-plan your deck to not require much juggling, but after a while you may have to juggle anyway because you can combine 3 of them to create these things called slates, which let you do special moves, which you basically always want to do, and it gets rid of, I think, the first card in every slate that you do until you get the items that brings them back, which you're not going to have until like halfway through the game, so it's annoying and I hate it.
Yeah, a little bit. It takes a little while to get used to. I think once you drop into the groove of Chain of Memories, at least for me, I started really enjoying it for a little while. But then I tried to go back to it later, and I was like, man, this sucks. So I don't really know how I feel.
I sort of was okay with it at first, but then like when you reach like the final world of like the big white castle thing that I forget the name of,
5,
Castle
8,
Oblivion, that's it.
9.
You basically get card breaked every time you want to do anything, and it sucks.
Yeah, you more or less just bait out like big boss attacks, and then you either use zeros or you just have like a really powerful slate lined up to demolish them. There's some OP stuff in the boss version, like one that stops time and some other stuff that you can just use to dominate even like the final boss pretty easily. But it's definitely one of those games where you break or it breaks you.
Yeah, pretty much, and I think I was doing both in equal measure, which is why I didn't have that much of a great time.
Swings back and forth, yeah. Some of the later bosses like Axel 3 and like the last Riku replica fight are huge pains in the butt if you don't have your deck like.
Oh god, that reminds me of like
efficient.
fighting Riku replica as Riku is like, I'm me. No, I'm me. I'm me, he says.
I'm me, he says. That's my favorite line in all of media.
That line is amazing.
I'm me, he says. He's fucking incredible. Also, quick interruption, Slippy, if you do have someone else in Hang Zone, and I want to take that opportunity to step out, because I feel like 5 people.
It's Axel, just for the record.
I'm sorry?
It's Axel, just for the record. Or Axel Mortal. Sorry, I forgot. He changes.
All right, Lone Star, you're heading out then?
Yeah.
Alright, well,
appreciate
thanks.
talking to you.
Do you have anything you want to plug before you go?
I don't do anything really.
All right.
Plug Kingdom Hearts.
Nah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, it's fine.
I don't know. This is just kind of surreal because like I've been watching the videos since I was like 13, which is fucking nuts.
Yes, it
'Cause
is.
Hey, Beef, here's the worst part. I'm 25 now.
Wow, holy crap.
So, like, I heard about your shit and I was like, damn, what if MST3K but for video game? And then it was like, oh wait, no, there's actually like good shit here.
Aw.
Yeah, like yeah.
Aw.
So thank you for doing that. It's good,
Sure.
good content. And also, that's how I got into all of the good Let's Play stuff, like fucking Chip and Voidburger and fucking Bob
Yeah.
and like all of those good people.
Well, they're all garbage besides me, but thanks for.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
but
joking.
like, you know, like here we are.
All right, that's enough. You're out of here. Okay. No, I'm joking. Thank you, Lone Star. I appreciate. Alrighty. Let's see here. All right.
Hi, Axe.
Hey, how y'all doing tonight?
I 2, 3, 5. What is that? No, wait. 2, 3. Wait. 6, 7, 1, 9. Fine. Fuck
Lone
it.
Star wanted to say trans rice. Also,
Hold on. You can come back in and say it if you like. Otherwise, we can say it for
Ultimate
you.
plug.
Trans rights.
Trans
Yes.
rights are human rights.
Absolutely. Con? Dare I con?
You dare.
Dare he?
Do it.
No, I'm not gonna con.
Oh, the ultimate ballsy play.
The problem with con is that it opens your hand, so then
Oh.
it's harder to
Not
get. It's harder to get reach, or it's harder to get stuff when your hand's open.
You lose some Han at the end of the game if you show all of your hand, I guess, because there's like a bonus for fully concealing it.
Yeah, it's like. So there's like yeah, more or less. It's kind of like you need at least like one special thing to close out. It's not enough to have just like 4 triplets or whatever. The easiest one to get is reach, which means I've never exposed any. Like this guy on my right's like, oh, I'll take that just to make a triplet, but I have to show you that I made a triplet. You know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's con. I don't even know what it does, but we'll just do it anyway. Hell of
Let's
it.
find out.
Yeah.
I want to see Kiryu's animation for it.
He doesn't have one. He
There-
only
there
has
is none, okay.
Ron and Sumo. This guy
Darn.
stole a Ron off, but hopefully he stole it off. Itetsu, which somebody stole it on
Looks
the
like
left.
it to me.
Yep. Oh no, Itetsu stole it from Gamester. So Itetsu's the person to beat, really. But if I get second place, I still profit, which is not terrible. So.
Tetsu's mad. He lost by that 100 points earlier. He's coming back for blood.
So
I
I
still
like.
can't parse exactly what triggers the end of your hand.
Sumo or on. So sumo means, so you know Jin Rummy more or less, or the same kind of thing.
Kinda, yeah.
Sumo means I was dealt a tile that made me get, how much is it? Like 4 triplets and the pair to make the 14. Ron means I stole one from the other somebody else just discarded. Your hand is closed as long, like, all right, pawn means I can steal that guy's 3 to get a triplet on my side, but I have to prove to the table that I actually have a triplet. I'm not just randomly.
Right, and that
giving tiles.
exposes your hand, so you no longer have a closed hand, which gives you more points if you have a closed hand.
It's not even so much more points, but for beginners at Mahjong, which I am, it's actually the easiest way to close out if you haven't opened your hand. Because once you're opened your hand, now you have to get a special kind of hand to close out, like 3 dragons or 7 pair, or like kind of memorize this specific Mahjong combination to win the game kind of hand, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
okay.
the easiest thing you can do if you're playing Yakuza Mahjong is just don't take any of the chi, the pawn, any of that. Just keep trading in tiles until you get something that looks right once you've learned kind of the general things behind it. I'm like lazily going for 7 pair, which I probably shouldn't, but it's my favorite thing to go for because it's like relatively easy because all you're doing is like kind of what it says on the tin.
Right.
And you say like fuck triplets and anything. Yeah, see, like I almost have it, so I'm gonna say reach. And I can bet on 6s have been played, 6 and 9, more 6s have been played, so I'm going to bet on a 9 showing up. So I'm going to get rid of the 6 and hope for a 9 pin. The problem, of course, being that I am waiting on one specific tile, as a Tetsu also plays a 9. I just need somebody to discard a 9 pin where I get dealt it. Either way, I'm happy. I just got to hope that happens. You son of a bitch. It's not, is it? Draw. He had. Okay, so yeah, this guy on the right was holding on to like 2. Gamester Yang loses. I'm still in
You
second
still got
place.
thousands.
Yeah, you banked out on 1,000, so that's good.
Yeah, not bad.
It's something.
All right.
So even if you don't close out your hand, you still can beat him out on a draw.
Yeah, it depends on like how close you were, more or less, like the people who were closest. And
Yeah, I'm just thinking of the side quest in Kiwami 2, where you basically have to take this guy's gambling debts for Mahjong and win his hand for him. And I think the idea of that is you're supposed to use the cheating item and waste it on that sub-quest, but you might actually be able to do it legitimately, because I have no chance of that.
There's
Also
yeah, sorry.
I was just gonna ask if the luck items actually like physically influence what you draw in this game. It's not just like a thing that might influence how many points you earn or something. You actually like get good hands.
I think it does, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it increases the, or it messes with the RNG, so it favors you more.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
There's a thing called a cheater's tile, somebody said, that's like more or less, get rid of that. That like more or less says like, yeah, give him the good stuff.
You can just like have it be anything you want, more or less.
I guess so. I don't really know, truthfully. I think it's just like the game does it under the table. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Some dice rolling.
Right, yeah.
Which would probably be like smart of me to have just waited for that before playing Mahjong. But we were talking about Kingdom Hearts. I was going to do more story progression stuff too, but it just didn't happen because of Kingdom Hearts and Mahjong.
I mean, there's still bowling if you want to do that sub-story.
Wait,
Bowling is kind of like story.
I gotta see if did I keep second place? If Tetsu did it, then I'm okay. Can't do that, man. Yeah, I think I'm still good.
Yeah, Tetsu didn't do it. It was,
Oh, wow, by 200. Yay!
Ooh.
Alright, so I gained money.
You were just cutting it super close.
All right, let me quit out so I get the progression from it. I think that's how this works. So I should have... I think I got like 5,000, which is not a lot, but much more than it would have been if I played on the beginner table, at least. So, let's see. Yeah, 65,000. Yeah, okay, so that's not too bad. So I
So
just
if you don't quit out, then it doesn't count. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah. What was stupid to me was my first game. I gained like 50 or 60, like 55 actually, and I didn't quit out, and I lost. So you know what I mean? Like that was just completely. I wasn't really thinking straight. I was thinking like,
points.
yeah, I didn't realize how lucky I was. So I was just like, yeah, I'll win again. Who gives a shit? You know? And then it's like,
Yeah,
oh,
whatever.
whatever.
That's
Guys are
how they
trumps.
get you. They get you by making you think, oh yeah, I'm doing awesome, and then
Yeah.
Reel them in like so much mobile game.
now the blank tile. That's one of the beast tiles, isn't it?
White dragon.
Isn't it like a dragon?
Yeah, it's a dragon tile. White dragon specifically.
You know, this is reminding me of like Shanghai 2 for the Sega Genesis and how it had all these different tiles you could play the game with. Now that was Mahjong Solitaire, but I'm wondering if it'd be feasible to play normal Mahjong with one of those tile sets, or not. Presumably not, but
Mahjong Solitaire, I thought used Mahjong tiles, right? Or maybe I'm mistaken. I don't know.
it does use normal Mahjong tiles, but they have like multiple tile sets that you could use instead. Like one of them's alphabet, and that's the one I always use as a kid, and frankly, an adult.
I will stick to traditional Mahjong tiles for my solitaire. Thank you very much.
All right, I gotta stop. I gotta stop going for 7 pair. That's what's killing me. I gotta like just stay on. Let's
All right,
go
what's
for
for
the
triples.
next easiest one to do?
Oh, but that said, look at that. I have 3 pair right off the bat. No, my problem
What's
is I have
this
like
yours?
nothing in this hand. This hand is garbage. All right, let's get rid of White Dragon because that does nothing.
Well, I can tell you that the thing that looks kind of like how do you describe it? Brew. Yeah, that one that you just discarded. There were like 2 of them discarded
Oh
already.
yeah. That's like South, I think, but it's like old kanji for South, if I remember. That's what's like gets 4 pair. 1, 2, 3, 4 pair. Fuck it. All right, we'll do it again. What the hell? Yeah, like some of the kanji here are like older versions. So like even if you know kanji, like my 3rd tile from the left is 5, but it doesn't look like 5. Like if you look at modern Japanese kanji, it's got like an extra line.
No, it looks kind of like Go to me.
It does, but if you notice, you see the left stroke there. Like that's additional, so you just have to know that. But it can be confusing when you're looking at this quickly and trying to determine pairs and all that. Or at least for me, it is.
I mean, I'll grant you that my kanji identifying skills are complete and utter garbage, but
No,
still.
don't talk shit. Maybe.
So
No,
does the red 5 and the blue and red 5, they both count as a pair, right?
yeah, the red is just a thing called a red Dora. It's just like, it's if you go out with a red thing, like it's just more points. It's one of the Han.
Oh.
Yeah, the Han are all the special things that get you points, and like the formula behind them is like, it's like a joke how fucking hard it is. Like if you look it up, it's like just crazy stuff involving exponents, and like I have no idea how people who play Mahjong actually calculate that. I mean, obviously they do somehow, but like for me, I'm like, wow, this looks like a night. This scoring makes this game a nightmare to play, and I don't understand why people do
It
it.
could
But
be
they
one of those things where, like, once you play it for long enough, you actually just kind of almost internalize values. Like, you don't understand the equation or anything, but you kind of understand, okay, I've got roughly these odds of this happening if I do this, you know.
I feel like you're right on that. Yeah, that's like, oh wait, am I in the? I'm in the lead. I mean,
Well, you did get money from that last round, so.
Anything involving math, my brain shuts off immediately.
Yeah, that's pretty understandable. So is that like basically like a Mahjong equivalent of a flop that's in the middle there? Like, is there the shared tiles with everyone? More or
So
less?
the way I understand it is like the way rather than having like a deck of cards you draw from, you have a wall like that you build up, and it's like that one that's up. I think is like a discard one that's just like, hey, you know what I mean? Like we toss it away, kind of.
Okay,
Like,
all right. So
yeah. You can kind of think of it functionally that you're drawing from a deck.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So it's not so much like the flop in Texas Hold'em or anything where it's just shared between everyone.
Nah, I'm
But
still
earlier I
doing
thought you had like a pawn, which is like I guess pawn is like the triplet, like the 3 of a kind.
Yeah,
You
there's
might be
chi
able to get
and
away
pawn.
with dropping that 2 since the other guy dropped a 2.
So chi, just sorry one sec. Chi, like if I take a chi, basically I'm saying that's a triplet, like 5, 6, 7, because he's got a 6 showing. I have 2 5s and 2 7s, so I could take the chi from him to do that, but I have to expose it.
Gotcha.
Pawn is a triplet, like as in 3 of a kind.
Okay, all right. So yeah,
Yeah.
like 5, 6, 7 is like a triplet of like ascending, sort of like a flush, not flush.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah, like a straight.
that's right. The straight. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. And there's like 3 kind of suits, like I think it's Mon, Sol, and Pin in that order. So like, and so it's like this is 5. Like you have to know this kanji is annoying for the Mon. So it's like here's 5, 5, 7, 7. So I'm gonna have 2 pairs of those. Then for So, this big turkey is 1, and then 2, 3, 3, 5, 6. You can count them. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, if you're going for pairs, I think the peacock might be a safe one to discard since 2 of those have already been discarded.
Good call. Yeah, you're right, Godly, because you got rid of them. I always get scared when people call Pon or Chi, even though I don't use them. This 3 seems safe because Sonic threw 1. But
Yang
God.
also threw a 2, so
yeah, I think Yang got the sumo, or no, Sonic got it off it, but he had basically nothing. So I'm still in
So
second
Ron is
place.
Ron is like a call out of sorts, right? Like you're like, hey, I'm gonna
So if you're
slicing that tile.
So if you're like 1 away from winning, you can call it RICHE, where you like put like that like white band thing with the red dot in the center on the table, and you say I'm 1 away. And if you're dealt the tile that wins it, you go sumo, and you've won. If somebody else discards it and you can steal that to win, that's wrong.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
And when you call Ron, the person who you called Ron on, they lose a lot of points, and you gain a lot.
Well, I see at the beginning that left equals 69, which is nice.
Yes, exactly.
Very nice.
It is very nice. What was I gonna say? You'll notice that like if somebody calls Ron on Kiryu, like he gets like really upset.
Yeah.
That's like the easiest way to tell. Ron's not.
That's like Ron's a bad thing when it happens to you, and a good thing when you do it to someone else.
Exactly right. 4, 5, 6. I'll get rid of the 2. Oh wait, no, it's okay. Yeah, 4, 5, 6, 8. I'm not collecting any Mon this time. I also have to go out with a full straight, which is like 9 of 1 suit. But you also then need a triplet from another suit. 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's like a straight of more than 3 doesn't help you at all, really. But it's at least night because you can kind of like build out from there. Like 4, 5, 5. I think I want to get rid of this 5. This 5 pin's not really helping me. I don't need a green dragon. I've got 2 east winds, I think, on the right there, but I don't really care about those.
Yeah, and the other 2 have been discarded already anyway, so.
Yeah. I'm pairing up again. I have 1, 2. I have 2 pair there. 3, 4, 5. I gotta stop going for these fucking pairs, but I can't help it. I love 7 pair. It's like the easiest, like... It's not the easiest. Wait. 3, 4, 5. 5, 6, 7. 8, and I'm pairing up, though, so now I'm screwed. Yeah, I just gotta keep going with what I'm going with, then. I just need 2 more pair.
It's not a valid hand to have, like, 4 pair and then 3 straights.
Nah, exactly. Yeah. Pairs are special. It's like... It's one of the special hands, so it's like you can't really... Basically, you're committed if you're going for the 7 pair. Like, because it's like really hard to turn it into triples or anything after the fact. 6, I don't need this because I'm not collecting Mon. Yeah, this is perhaps not my finest hour.
Now, if you could just like, if someone calls Ron on you and then you can just flip the table over and Kiryu could fight everybody, I think you'd win a lot quicker.
I think that's right. Honestly, I'm still in second
Tabletop
place.
simulator it.
Street Mahjong, they call it.
No, everybody's getting rid of... Yeah, so... Yeah, it seems like everybody gets rid of their dragons. I don't, like... it seems easier to do everything with, like, the actual, like, real tiles instead of the winds and dragons, which are, like, the big kanji characters, and the blank one, for whatever reason, that's blank. But... It's... I mean, it seems like... I think the issue is, like... I don't really get the wins. I feel like you need 3 of a row in wins, which is, like, rare, because, like, otherwise you have to get all 4 of the wins. And then, so it complicates it if you notice, like, everybody at the table, like, Kiryu has an N, because he's the north wind, and I think they all rotate, like, every round, more or less, so it gets confusing as to, like, who is what wind at the time, but, like, you can also, like, if you win with the same wind that you are, that's, like, an extra Mon thing. Like, Mahjong gets fucking confusing.
They just, went every level of detail to it.
Yeah.
My god.
Yeah, like, yeah. And again, this is like the more complicated version because like Chinese Mahjong is like easier. Or 6.
We could have rules, but what if we had rules for those rules?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's still more simple than Kingdom Hearts' backstory.
Absolutely, without question. Although actually, it's funny because I think Mahjong and Kingdom Hearts' story both have something in common, which is that Mahjong's rules seem to be developed like very much from a game that like started out very simple, but then as it got adapted and spread around to more people, everyone started adding their little house rules in, and then that kept spreading more and more, and then like soon enough, when everyone gets together and has to like hash out, okay, this is the one game that we play. It's like kind of a compromise of like all the different house rules and variations, except there's still other even variations that go even farther than that. But Kingdom Hearts' story is also like basically cobbled together over a period of 15 years, haphazardly and randomly as it progressed. So,
but in this case, it'd be by one guy.
That is true. Yeah, Nomura did do it all, and yeah, Mahjong was probably developed by hundreds of thousands of people.
Yay! I got second place again.
Many years. All right.
All right. It's another 5,000. Oops! Wait! Shit.
Oh, well.
All right.
All right, it's okay. All you have to do is just win stupendously.
I mean, Kingdom Hearts is essentially what if a guy made fan fiction and then made fan fiction of that fan fiction?
Pretty much, yeah. I have actually read more sensible Kingdom Hearts fan fiction that came out before 2 and like onward happened, so.
Like, I still stand by the first Kingdom Hearts was actually a pretty solid game in terms of story. It was a little goofy, but it still had a firm standing. And then 2 just kind of just lost the plot entirely.
Oh, man, if you think 2 lost the plot, then don't play Dream Drop Distance.
I won't, because it's really not a franchise I'm interested in. But yeah. No, I know that No, the best was I knew this guy who was super into Kingdom Hearts, like diehard into it. And I made the mistake of saying, well, I just don't like it because I don't understand the plot. And then for the next hour,
oh no,
he tried to explain the plot, and I just sat there going, that doesn't make fucking sense.
This is the biggest mistake any Kingdom Hearts fan can make if you're trying to get someone else into the franchise, is try to explain the plot to them. That is like the Chinese finger trap. Like the more you try to do it, the worse it gets.
It's like
I guess I fell for that trap today.
Yeah, if you want to get somebody into Kingdom Hearts, don't mention the story at all. Just don't even bring it up.
Pretty much, yeah. Just be like, all right, just, like, because when you're actually playing through the games, it doesn't seem that bad until you like stop and really try to think about like small plot elements. Then it gets bad.
2, 4,
like if you try to explain, like, okay, so why did Sora turn from a Heartless back into himself?
Oh!
A thing happened.
I got wronged, and I was so close to a full fucking straight.
I love how expressive like Kiryu is during these animations, though, because you feel that, right?
And only 1,300?
I felt it through that exclamation. Damn.
Nice combination.
6, 7.
Yeah, I just don't think too hard about the plot. Just laugh at the fact that Goofy dies, and that's fine.
See, I'll be this guy. I will. I'll defend everything up to and including 358/2, and I think specifically that one. But I'm also weird in that I feel like I defend that game like you actually have to almost play through it, even though it is a tedious slog.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of part of the narrative, right? So like they set up almost a routine where you're working like a day job. You go out, you do your thing for the day, you come back, and then you have ice cream with your buddies, and then you like, shoot the shit for the day. And that really helps build up like the atmosphere and kind of like the friendship the whole game focuses on.
Let's have some ice cream. We are best friends.
Ha ha ha.
All right. Ha 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 ha.
Pretty much, yeah.
Speed Racer? Ha 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 ha.
That is like actually it. But it feels like really weirdly grounded in a way. It's like, yeah, you just go through your like daily work thing and then you chill out kind of a similar way with friends. It's like, I don't know, I buy that. Like it feels very real. So it actually like makes the game have like feel like it has weight and consequences later. It's just that you have to like suffer through 50+ hours of nonsense now to get there. So wouldn't ask that
my experience with 358/2 was the cutscenes edited into a movie for the PS4 versions.
Yeah, that's I think most people's experience. And if I'm gonna be blunt with you, even though I'm kind of defensive of the DS, like actually playing the game, I think that's for the best, honestly, and the people just experience it through the cutscenes because game's a bit long.
Called Reach. One nice thing about Reach, by the way, is because there's only like a certain subset of titles. The game goes on autopilot once you've done it, and then it's like either you're gonna win or you're gonna lose now.
Right. No ambiguity.
No. There's 13 left. Pawn? No, it's okay.
The souffle will either rise or it won't. There's nothing you can do about it, so just wait and see what happens.
See, and for example, run! Let's see what I got. And now let's find out if I got good things. I don't know that I got anything good.
I love that sinister looking at
All
during that
simples?
cutscene.
No points, Hand. Dora. Hey, go out 10 times. All right, cool.
Halfway there.
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
Could have
really.
gone with a
Very nice.
Mongon, but
Pretty
you
far
know.
in first place now.
For now, I just have. If I get wronged, I'm gonna lose that. So I just gotta make sure not to get wronged.
True, yeah. Mahjong can turn very quickly,
Yes,
Bank,
yes,
bank,
I can.
bank those points when you can.
just like I guess basically any card game. See, okay, so a lot of
Okay.
people kind of understand Mahjong, but Shogi, and I think Shogi was what they had you do in Yakuza 0.
Yep.
I cannot, for the life of me, understand Shogi.
I-
I have tried several times.
So to understand Mahjong and Shogi, I downloaded apps. Mahjong's hard to find on the App Store because everything is either Solitaire Mahjong or Chinese Mahjong, and you want RICHE Mahjong is the name of the thing you really want. Shogi took me a bit, and I don't really understand how to play well, but I at least kind of get it enough that I was able to do like the cheap beat the easiest like challenge kind of thing, you know?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. Shogi is like ridiculous because it's like chess, but the pieces don't move like chess. And then it's like when you capture things, like you can just put them anywhere on the board you fucking want. Which I'm like, how is this a game? Like, how is there any strategy to that whatsoever? But, you know, I mean, what do I know? Because it is a fucking game and they love it. So, you know, I guess.
So
But
it's chess, but not.
it's chess, but imagine if I captured your rook and then we're playing and you're like, hey, Shadowhawk, I'm just going to put my rook right here in the middle, like right next to your king. Fuck it. Protected by this bishop automatically. And, like, that's really a valid thing that I'm not making up. That happens in Shogi. And,
No, I
like,
believe
You have to get your pawn all the way to the other side of the board. Although you can do that too, I think.
what's that?
You can get like your Shogi equivalent of the pawn all the way to the other side of the board, and then
Yeah.
it can turn into anything. I think that's still a thing.
That's still a thing, promotion, yeah. Promotion's a big part of it, too. 'Cause,
Oh yeah,
like,
promotion. Yeah, it's also like more multi-tiered than like I think my biggest problem learning Shogi actually was I went into it thinking, okay, it's chess, but because then I kept like trying to put chess rules onto it, and every time it didn't work in the way I expected it to, it just got worse.
This guy got Mongon. So Mongon's at least 5 of those, which I don't know why it's called Mongon per se, but I'm still in the lead, which is good.
But only
but-
barely now.
Yeah, I know.
How many hands are there in like a...
Way to bring down the mood, Shadowhog.
That's another tough thing to explain.
okay.
So basically it goes around the table, and the idea is if you're the dealer and you win, it doesn't advance, you know?
Oh, okay.
So
So you're
like,
the deal and you win, that's it. Like,
yeah.
just-
So like, I think I'm the dealer now. Or is that true?
But
Is that
still
wrong?
easier to explain than Kingdom Hearts.
That's true.
That's very true.
Yeah, I think if your name is highlighted red, you're the
7,
dealer.
8.
That would be my guess.
I would.
I think it's
so,
only
yeah.
related to the fact that he's the North Wind.
Is that it?
Okay.
It might be that. Yeah.
I think so.
All
Because
right.
I saw it the last time you were North Wind as well.
Yeah, that's right, actually.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8. What is this? 6 and 7. Jeez, these are all. I gotta make decisions now. 1 and 2. It's pretty much like it's like kind of banking to an outside straight. So, but then again, that second 5 is not really doing me any favors. So, let's go with that. 9. Ugh, okay. 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2. The inside straight, like I said. 5, 6, 7. All right, let's go with 1 and 2. Let's get rid of the 1 and the 2. 3 doesn't help me. Why did I don't just play things, Beef? Gotta watch, see the discard piles. Now if I get, don't just okay. 1 that doesn't help me. I gotta stop just playing shit because it can be a Ron. It's like I think I can get rid of this. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can get rid of this too because Sonic got rid of 1 recently. Reach. Now the question is, I guess it doesn't really matter. What did someone played? 8, 9. All right, I could Ron right here. 6 or 7. What do you say, Axe?
Let's go with a 6.
I mean, I can't really see either of them having been played, so they're not going to
Yeah.
be holding on to all of them.
It might be it's just kind of random. Not random, but you know what I mean. 1, come on. 2, 1. Nah, draw. All right, but I was close, so I might get points along with Godly, who's the lowest. That's great. Come on, if I lost 2, that at least advances the round, I think. Or Oh no, okay. Now East is red, so Godly Kazuma is a dealer. This is East
okay.
3, so I think we need to get to East 4 before we can like call it a game, right? So let's see, 7, 8, 6, 6. Oh god. All right, let me get rid of
your
my
name tag is still red.
I think
Yeah.
that just indicate that it's us, even though that is really unnecessary
Maybe
considering
it
we're
is
at the
that,
bottom. Oh,
And then the red icon is just whoever's turn it currently is.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
I see
okay.
it's going counterclockwise. I thought it went clockwise before.
Might be.
Maybe.
I don't know.
We're still
Might
in North Wind.
change
Like,
up.
Yeah, it changes every. Oh god, 2, 2, 3, 3, 8,
maybe
8,
because it was a
6,
draw
6,
earlier that
5,
didn't change.
7, 8, 9, 4, 1, 1, 3, 8, 8. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out twos. Twos don't seem to help. 2, 5, 8. Oh yeah, I don't need the pins are not helping me, so I might as well discard them.
Looks like you got a 4-pair going now.
I think 5 even, right? Because I got 2 twos. I got 2 mon, the 2 1 mon, the 2 3 mon, the 2 8 mon, and the 4 6. Oh yeah, you're right. It's 4 4. 6 7. I'll keep that. I don't think the 5 is helping me. The 8 pin I don't think is helping me either. 6, of course. Now I get 6 pin. I'm just gonna get rid of pins because I don't really need pins. Now I'm gonna get tons of pins. Who reach Sonic? 3. 1 1 3 3 4 7 8 8 9. 3's not helping. Look at that. Mahjong. Sorry.
I was gonna say you should have said it out loud. I think Sonic might be stream sniping you.
Who's on my right? Is that Sonic or is that? I can't even tell who the hell. Reach no
Sonic's on the
points.
left, I think.
Dora. No
I
mon.
keep getting thrown by you saying Sonic because every like fiber of my body wants to shout no.
Yay! Second place again.
All right,
I think
well,
I got 15,000 on that.
Now quit.
Yes.
Yeah, this time.
Yeah.
Don't be like Godly Kazi over there, down minus 37,000 points. I'm gonna go explain that situation to the wife later.
You can go bowling too, but
Should I go bowling quickly, or is it
might
not
as
that quick?
well knock that out.
Yeah, because
it's pretty obvious it's going to be a Majima thing. So
yeah, that's a good thing to end it on. We only need 14,000 more, and we're done with Mahjong money, which is nice.
Is there Pocket Circuit in this game also?
yes.
Oh my god, okay.
And it's got its own story.
I'm excited for the continue. So in so many ways, Yakuza Kiwami feels like a continuation, like almost a direct. Well, I know it is, but like it feels like Yakuza 0-2, because they like reused a lot of the stuff they made for Zero for this game, and I just want to see the thrilling conclusion to Pocket Circuit.
Yes.
It's sort of a continuation. It does sort of have a conclusion definitively in Zero. So
That is true. Yeah, it's its own. It's already its own sort of story, but
it's like season 2.
yeah, exactly.
Which-
I want to see Pocket Circuit season 2.
Kiryu running out of breath makes me wonder if the clown gave us infinite running.
It didn't, and I've certainly got enough completion points for it. Apparently,
Final
you can
Fantasy
play this kind of
24?
mahjong. Yeah, I was gonna say 24, but I didn't want to.
He means 14, and yeah, I
know.
brought that up earlier, I think.
Yep, unstoppable. I'll take it. 15 points, and I cannot get that one. So, all right. So let's take a cab. I don't actually think I need a cab now that I think about it.
Yeah, you've gotten all the cabs on stream, I think, unless it did another tier or something.
I'll check really quick. Let's just see the Majima thing, because you know Majima's a great guy.
Majima's a good way to go out, yeah.
He
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
everywhere.
He is.
So I hear.
Yeah, we're at 43.7% completion also, which is kind of great.
I wonder if you play enough Mahjong, you deal with Mahjong.
Yeah, look at that. Try hold by
One was
taxi
extremely str-
15 times.
It was a good try. I appreciate it. If Majima's face just showed up on a Mahjong tile, and then as soon as you play, you just hear Kiryu, and then you just look up and you have to fight him. That would just make my day.
Or just play Mahjong against him, because he sometimes does that.
I don't know. It's a little bit too chill for Majima to like just sit down and play a game of Mahjong with you, right?
I mean,
Well, he plays it
played
in Zero.
Or does he actually play it in Zero?
Yeah.
I know it was in his story. He went to the Mahjong.
Yo, I am a fucking champion. I just saw a Mezukin card all the way across from here.
Holy
What's
cow.
up? Yeah, look at that. That's
The
called.
collectible eye right there.
That's yeah. There you go. That's yeah. We got to play Mezuking at some point too, don't we? Whatever. Let's go rolling with Majima and get
Yeah, that'd probably be another good call-in stream when more people are available.
Oh wait, there was another Mezu King thing outside. I just heard the little thing. Hold on a sec. Let's see here. And what do you call it?
I couldn't spot these cards at all when I was like the telephone cards. I couldn't spot them at all when I was playing through Zero.
Yeah, me neither. I used a guide toward the end, but like this time I'm just using. I have both of the sensors on me, and you know, because the other thing about the cards too is you can't just get like they won't appear until you've gotten like a previous one in the series too. You know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Really?
I didn't know that actually.
In Zero, yeah. Like that's not true of every single one, but like there's some that won't appear until you get like the previous ones.
I love this bit.
And there he is.
Doing the greatest dance known to man.
Here, I see no way use bowling balls. Canonically, I did that though in YAKUZA
Yeah,
Zero.
I remember that against the Kuze in the Kuze fight.
Mm-hmm. Bowling battle. Sure, we can go a few frames. Yeah. All right. Entertaining. Oh god.
I've beaten Kiwami, but I haven't beaten Zero yet.
Zero's fun. Zero's so good. The final Majima's final boss, I won't spoil, but is like one of the most incredible things that has ever existed.
Oh god, it's amazing.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh yeah.
I didn't think I would like it because of the character was kind of like introduced late, but I was like fell in love more or less. Like, this is the shit. Oops, I fucked this up. I don't want the bright flame anyway, but we'll go. All right.
Yeah.
Like this, yeah.
Zero was more or less my introduction to the series. I didn't really know much Yakuza until then, and then I like immediately fell in love with the game and its style and everything that it kind of did. And the story in Zero was like shockingly compelling. Like throughout the whole thing, it kind of had me, even though it was like a 50, 60 hour game.
This is like honestly what's weird about Majima. What are you doing? What's really weird
Crazy.
about it's like I think like the Yakuza games handle tone shift like possibly the best of any game. You know what I mean? Like they're funny when they're funny. They're even like serious when they're serious. Like they know how to handle all that stuff. You know?
They don't clash the two types. Like it's not, you know, dramatic, serious scene and then out of nowhere just everybody starts doing goofy shit.
Plus, its funniness is actually funny, which is fairly important when you're doing this.
Yeah, the final boss fight is not against Mr. Libido or anything. Now,
Right,
I'm sorry if that's a spoiler, by the way.
It's not at all a spoiler. It's absolutely true. Yeah, buddy.
You're looking forward to fighting Mr. Libido. I'm sorry, but oh, that was slick.
Oh, I like how
Nice.
poor
That's
Majima.
Everybody
so
feel
hardcore.
bad for Majima.
Whoa, he's serious.
No fucking around.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Like for like,
wow.
huh?
Damn. He saw
How
your
did you have
strike.
no depth perception?
Yeah, you'd think, right? All right, here we go, and oh no!
Ooh. Ooh. A heartbreaker.
Well, I mean, it's still an easy spare.
Yeah, at least it's not a split, right?
Yeah, no, 710 is just garbage. The worst ever.
Yeah, but it's like 9, so.
Most annoying badge to get in Wii Sports Resort.
Oh man, it has been a long time since I've had to think about Wii Sports Resort.
It had the best bowling.
Yeah, most people remember, because like the original Wii Sports Bowling was what most people remember of that, and then like Resort was like sword fighting, and there was like a tabletop tennis.
Yeah.
Like archery. That's why I remembered it. Oh,
Nice try.
right down the middle.
Yeah. I
20,
remember it
40,
for the,
60. Let's see what Majima does then.
He's gonna go for that. This is actually apparently the proper bowling way of doing it is like to do these like kind of curves into it first. Oh, but fuck you then. You didn't. You gotta pick up that spare now, my friend. Granted, I did that too.
It's not
I
a terrible
could
spin to
never-
pick up.
I can barely get the ball down the lane, let alone put some twist on it. And
I think
As a kid,
my
yeah.
problem is I was always putting too much twist on it unintentionally, so.
I always just like hurt my arm really bad.
Yeah, if you put too much into it or you don't have proper form, like you can underestimate how easy it is to like Like the joint in our shoulders is not built for
Yeah.
that kind of motion. That kind
At
of...
worst, he can tie it.
Yep. I wonder what happens. This is only 3 frames, yes. Oh, you...
Oh. The worst split in all of bowling.
And
Doesn't matter, he doesn't get another shot anyway.
I don't think that's even a 7-10. I think that's like a... Crap, I always forgot the name for that one. That's like even farther down. But no, yeah, you win by default.
No, that is 7-10.
Yeah.
I
Suck
win
it,
Seven-ten.
Majima.
7-10's the largest split.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
That is 7-10, gotcha. It's like a 5-8 split above it. I don't remember exactly how the numbers work.
Aw, he didn't give me a name.
Yeah, well, it's not Cooler Dart, so...
Fair.
Dang.
Since I've
Oh,
overhit the road.
oh, rank up maybe?
Almost. It's
wow,
I have to
not
fight him
quite.
one more time and then...
Dang. All right.
It's a shame. Well...
No, it's a... Oh, sorry, go on.
No, I was gonna say, it is, let me save. It is 11:43, so, does anybody have anything they want to plug quick before we, call it?
I'll plug Cadence of Hyrule again, I guess.
Alright, good stuff.
So I actually do have a Twitch stream that I stream on, so I guess I can plug that real quick and be very shameless about it.
Absolutely, please do.
So it's twitch.tv/Kdamia, Kdaymea. So me and a friend kind of own that stream. We do a variety of stuff, but in the near future, we'll be doing a lot of maker things. We've actually been running a maker, like a level jam sort of deal, where we get some friends together, viewers pitch level concepts, and we have like 30-45 minutes to iterate on that concept, and then the actual head of the stream plays and judges the levels and stuff. It's been a lot of fun. We're planning on carrying that over into like Mario Maker 2 when that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So feel free to come by if you like.
You want to put your name in the chat too, just because you spelled it kind of quick, so I was like kind of...
Yeah, of course.
What about you, Axe?
Well, I've got my stream, Axe Immortal. I'll just say a thing there. There's my name. I'm currently playing through Luigi's Mansion for the first time ever, and today I started Bloodstained. I also was playing through all the Ratchet and Clank games. I'm on the 3rd game right now.
Oh, yeah,
there are a lot of those.
Bloodstained's good, and I've got some criticisms, but overall it's actually really good.
My mom is
Well,
getting it
Doc
for me
played
for
it.
my birthday.
Oh, happy birthday in advance, I guess.
Yeah. But, what do you call it? Funnily
And
enough.
I'm on Twitter at twitter.com/AxeImmortal.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Alright,
I've
well,
got some
thanks.
follows to me.
Yeah,
Thanks.
send some follows my way.
And
Absolutely.
so should
Please
you,
follow.
viewers at home.
Absolutely. Alright. Follow those folks. Alright, take it easy, everybody.
And
Thanks
my
a lot.
Cadence.
Have a good
Yeah,
night.
thanks.